first match of the evening. We're going to be seeing Deyvonn versus zweisander. I like that tag.
Yeah, zweisander, but not playing Johnny. For shame. Instead, it is going to be
a sword, but not quite the right one. Yeah.
You're right. It's a big lighter sword, right? Unless Zwei is the one on Faust, then you know, scalpel, kind of like a sword in some ways.
I guess so. You know, the giant scalpel, it's a two-handed sword, a little bit goofy, but it's like a Soul Calibur joke weapon, right? You gotta pull up with all the seriousness in the world for round number 1.
All right, so Zwei is going to be coming out on the Faust action immediately there, just pocketing an item. Looked like he got Mini Faust on deck, so that's going to be good to keep the pressure going forward, along with the meteors too.
Yeah, Mini Faust in the pocket, and you have the meteors to get some space here. Deyvonn already down to 50% health. Rachel, what are you going to do?
Yeah, this is looking very good for Zwei. Just great RNG right off the bat here, but Soul is able to bring things back. Deyvonn just trying to get something started here, but gets caught by the throw, and that's a quick first round.
Yeah, the Mogu closes it out, and down a little bit of burst going into this round 2, but not too far away. Just needs a good hit.
And I love the use that we're already seeing of the air J2K right here from Zwei, just using it as a really solid far away poke to stay outside of Soul's danger zone. And that's going to be the huge thing about this matchup, right? Is that Faust is going to be able to outspace Soul.
Oh, and taken to the skies as well. We were talking about outspacing, but even catching the movement to try and avoid that ground movement, that JK just controlling the skies right now.
Oh, speaking of JKs, right, answering back with one. There we go, immediately into the 2H, goes into the Wild Assault to take away some of that burst, and oh!
I loved the idea to try and bring the bomb to the other side, but heat of the moment, you're like, oh, 1 HP, I need to make something happen. Let me Bandit Revolver in. Then you're like, wait, the explosion hitbox on the screen, bringing you back down to earth. And hey, game 1 over to zweisander.
Yeah, I mean, it does get a little scary when the bombs are on the field, and you know, that's kind of like the hot potato, right? You got to figure out, what do I do? The ball is in your court. You need to figure out a way to get out or knock the bomb back to Faust to try and gain control of the neutral. But, I mean, Zwei, like we said before, incredible RNG there right off the bat. Let's see if that keeps going into game number 2.
Yeah, let's see it. Are you going to continue the momentum of the pretty good items, or is luck going to balance itself out? Let's see.
Yeah, already harassing, though. Great use of that 5P just to stop Deyvonn from keeping that pressure up.
More items pulled out the trumpet, but had so much room just to be able to pull up and call the Faust Parade for yourself. The JH just barely not going to reach.
Wow, and bursting right off the bat there. That is so unfortunate for Deyvonn. Actually got a great confirm with the Night Raid Vortex, but the weight came down and knocked it away. But that's all right. We're still going to get a confirm here with the Wild Assault to get the hard knockdown.
Gets all the meter in the world, 50%, and even more coming up with a positive bonus, but just opting to end your turn. You still have a little bit more life left, but especially with this RC, it's in the danger zone.
Yeah, surprised we didn't try to go for the side swap there. Now it's your back up against the wall, and that's going to be the round here for Day.
There we go, 100 meter in the bank, didn't even need to spend it. Moving on to round number 2 here, down a full burst bar, but you have the whole round to try and bring it back.
Nice, I love using the Vortex there as a whip punish against Faust's long-range buttons. You just need to be careful about the 2H, right? That is going to be the counter since it goes along the ground. Here we go, back up against the wall. What are you going to do to get out? Bandit Revolver gets a pickup too.
Yeah, maybe didn't believe in the hit there, but all good. You got the dash cancel, which gives you a little bit more corner carry. Oh my god, and the 6P into Bandit Revolver stuck in the corner right now as zweisander. You have no resources to try and make your way back out.
Yeah, and against Soul, that is absolutely terrifying. Soul with 50 meters, spends the RC, but the RC only got an OTG. That's fine, though. With the counter hit should be enough, and there you go.
All right, tied up on the game count right now. That first game, super in zweisander's favor, right? We were seeing a lot of tricky movement, like you were saying, with the J2K. The 6Hs just controlling space where maybe Deyvonn wasn't super aware of, you know, what their options were at the time. But game 2, seems like she's really warmed up to it. Says, all right, I got the 6P, I got the Bandit Revolver. Let me make my way into my optimal ranges.
Yeah, and I like that you mentioned that because it is all about brute forcing your way up close against Faust. That is a terrifying position for him to be against any character, let alone Soul, who has some of the best strike throwing counter hit damage in the entire game.
Exactly, the risk reward. Yeah, you can get a couple stray hits if you get the scalpel into the pull. You know, it's a decent amount of damage, but I don't know, man. That protagonist energy, you are cashing out on quite a bit of damage here. No, the 2H, unfortunately, does not confirm, but still, Zweisander stuck in the corner.
Yeah, now we need to maintain this position. Nice, I love it. Using the Bandit Bringer just to get over Mini Faust. Still doesn't get activated, though, because the mix.
Yeah, not quite. Tries to go for the IED in, but 6P gonna make your way back in. Ars. Oh,
are you kidding me? Oh my god, we were so close to actually getting a kill there. We're just spending all the RCs, Jitsu.
All the meter in the world, the Zweisander just barely comes back out on top with that PRC. Burst comes out from Deyvonn. You do not want to lose this round. It would be a huge mental momentum shift.
Deyvonn just making the switch to brute force her way in. It is working out so much better now. You don't want to play butchers against Faust. You want to just go on in.
Exactly. He's got huge buttons. You're not trying to contest at the mid-range. You're just trying to make your way in there. Towards the end of that round, super patient, just waiting for the panic TP. I don't know, but now this second round looking like a different story. Zwei has so much space, and even on the gunflame, catches you on the dome with the JH.
Oh, and the PRC there from Zwei, though, to keep himself safe. So scary with that 6P coming out.
No anti-air on the IID, but still going to get opened up on a 6H. Item toss reset into the 2H to catch the run-up.
Yeah, it was just a little too far away to utilize the 5K. 5K is an awkward button against Faust as well, right? Because he can just duck right underneath it at most ranges.
Yeah, Faust is a scrunkly character for sure. You're used to hitting that 3-frame of bar, and then you're like, wait, he's ducking right under, but you're not going to duck this close slash. Taking so much damage out of Zwei's HP.
Again with the 6H, this time gets the scaffold pull, but the burst comes out. Counter hit, Night Raid, Vortex, you gotta make this count. Clean hit DP, 6H. Not enough.
The OT is not enough to kill. Lose your Oki on it, but 5K saves you, and another game on the board for Deyvonn.
That's the 3-framer, point blank like that. Just such a good option to try and shut down any kind of a mix-up coming your way.
Yeah. The mobility on Soul to do the 3-frame standing split, I mean, age has not aged him any bit at all. But, you know, maybe that's the gear privilege, right? Keeps you young.
Yeah, he's the most spry 200-year-old man ever.
That's what I'm saying. The power of science. The power of Deyvonn just needs one more game to move on to winners round 2 right now.
Well, we'll see if Zwei can bring the power of modern medicine in to bring things back and revive their chances of moving on in the winner side of the bracket.
Let's see it. Oh, starting off with the counter hit. Maybe trying to bait out the burst there, but Zweisander not going to bite.
Right, hammer is out.
On back on the screen. They're playing, you know, a little slower this time at the mid-range. Just trying to go for the gunflame, and now Deyvonn has the corner, but you don't have a burst to try and keep it.
Oh, interesting there. Goes for the PRC, but answers back immediately with the 5K, just stopping any kind of mix-up short. That's twice in a row.
The RC up routing to keep the wall break up, Wild Assault to keep the knockdown going. I love the rounding from Deyvonn here. Can you close out the round? You can with the tap dust.
I love it. Here we go, set point. Deyvonn has really turned things around. That first game was looking all Zwei, but all it took was that extra data. But here we go. Big things happening now for Zwei, taking about 40 chunk of the health there with one confirmed.
Yeah, big things, a big swing. You got the banana on the board, but Potassium's not going to save you. You are down quite a bit of HP, stuck in the corner. And okay, you got out, tapped by the far slash, and you get a hit of your own.
Wow, challenging the mix with the 5K there was very risky, but still managed to pull it off. Here comes the afro, though. $5 haircut.
Oh, the discount just still getting you quite a good deal on the HP. Deyvonn looking worse for wear. No burst available. You have to make the most out of this RC. No, but Zweisanders not gonna burst just yet. Right.
Taking it back, but gets blown up. Has to be so careful. They are really so willing to get risky with the bomb on the field. And you know what? I actually respect it a lot. High risk, high reward.
You got to play a little bit of the bomb volleyball. Hasn't really been working out for Deyvonn, but you have to show you're willing to be aggressive on it. Play that minigame actively.
And also very active in the match room. I see you all, especially JB coming through with the $10. Thank you so much.
Much appreciated for the contribution. I don't know, this doctor might need some crowdfunding. The HP is looking so low on the resources right now. Zweisander just waiting to try and get something with the 50 tension.
Right,
okay.
this is such a difficult comeback for a character like Faust to make, and the 5D does it once again. The quick overhead reaction, that steamroll factor that a character like Soul has. And speaking of Soul, we're going to get to see some more Soul action here, this time against Millia Rage with Scrimbus McBimbus versus generic.
These are godlike names, I'll tell you what. You know, H-Man really got people being creative with the tags, and I love that for you. You got the matching mustard palettes as well, so... Alright, first hit over to Scrimbus.
Yeah, and this is another matchup where, you know, it is not Emilia's favorite, to say the least. She has
definitely
to
rough
right.
on the risk reward.
Yeah, I mean, she absolutely explodes. We've seen the Twitter clips so many times, but Millia does have a lot of tools here in Season 3 to really keep the pressure on. Starting things off with the throw immediately into the disc.
Yeah, like you're saying, the tools to keep the pressure, a lot of those H-disc setups, right? It's going to be safe jump whether you're on the left or the right side, but if you're able to scramble out afterwards, Scrimbus is able to get so much damage off the scramble.
Oh, you see, Scrimbus trying to chase up with the JD. I like that decision a lot, but is going to get knocked down. Stuck into the corner again. Gets caught with the JH. Empty low this time and forces the burst out.
And there we go. Even if you don't make it through this one. Oh my god, the wild throw PRC just for the insurance. See if you wanted to go for a burst, that micro delay after the RC, and said, no, you're going to wait for the next one.
Halloween was 2 weeks ago. We don't need to have jump scares like that, all right?
Exactly. You got to keep it spooky even after the holidays.
Here we go, just trying to check with the 2K, but is going to get caught by the gold burst. Positive bonus here is going to be huge for generic, but can we get anything out of it?
Far slash, but it's not going to confirm into anything crazy at that range. Tries to go for the empty low, but it's not enough to counter hit 6H. No big confirm from Scrimbus here, but you're opting for the scream to say, no, I was going to say such a smart choice until you drop the combo, but it's all good.
A bit of a scramble here, but Scrimbus is still in control. The burst, I mean, you had to spend it. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, but there it is. Gets caught in the skies, and that's game 1 for Scrimbus.
Yep, that Bandit Revolver bringing us over to game 2. Seeing some signs of life there towards the end. We're seeing a lot of good choices from generic. Oh, let me do JS and then fall all the way back down. Go for the empty low as you're falling. But, you know, like you were saying before, it only takes 1 or 2 good hits from Soul to be able to make your way clean through Millia's health bar. So you're going to have to tighten up the neutral a little bit and make sure that Scrimbus McBimbus, I love the name, is not able to make his way in.
Just jumps right into chat in between matches, too.
You said
Focus
that
on the
didn't hit
game.
element.
Here we go. Ooh, we got, is that Holy Orders playing in the background, too? Yeah, Holy Orders 3. Okay, I see you. Good taste.
Strong choice from McBimbus here. Generic trying to make their way back out. The Capel, though, gets caught out by the neutral jump. Scrimbus really just trying to hold you down in this corner right now, but the second JH is going to force out that burst.
Yeah, and I like spending the burst there to stay aggressive as well. You also were forced generic to spend their burst to try and escape. Oh, wow, just above the 5K, the Capel puts generic in a good position here to gain some advantage.
But RC swaps up the sides once again. Okay, cleans up the combo. Not going to have 2 drops in one set. Scrimbus cleaning it up here. Oh, but generic just running up immediately with the 2K2D.
Here we go. How much damage can we squeeze out of this? Breaks the wall with the disc super. That's going to be a hard knockdown with 50 meter left. We can definitely take this one. I hate this character.
No. Generic tried to bait out the DP, tried to bait out the wake up option, but SDP, my beloved, reaches to the skies, reaching for the throw, but even the whip gets no punish.
Yeah, another scrambly situation here at the end. That was your opportunity to close it out, but still is able to do it there with a nice confirm into the 6P.
Yeah, beautiful awareness there, not autopiloting and able to get the 5P, 6P, just enough damage to be able to close it out. Still need another round on the board, though. If you want to put it to a game, Capel puts your back to the corner.
Yeah, I like the use of the JS there. You don't want to be trading like that, just trying to create a little bit of space. You see that generic is trying to give Scrimbus some room to overextend, but every single interaction just has so much risk inherent to it.
I know, it's scary. You have a lot of good buttons, but hey, if that bar slash... Oh, okay. Beautiful bait on the burst here. Now we're going to get the close slash punish and all this corner carry. And I like the idea to keep onto the corner. You don't have anything to hard knock down, so you just want to keep the positioning. Oh, no.
Are you dead? No! Whoa, we've definitely missed an input there after the 2H. you definitely could have killed with that extra bar of meter as well. Tragic here for Scrimbus, but it's not quite over yet. Oh, there it is.
And that is heartbreaking if you're Scrimbus. Like you were saying, that 2H just needed a special cancel to be able to get an RC and close out the round. But hey, heat of the moment, you know, low HP, it's the tournament nerves. I get it. So now we're tied up 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, we were probably expecting after a 2H, you would just want to go into Bandit Bringer there, probably into another RC to get that corner carry to the wall and break the wall for the kill. But unfortunately, that drop there does mean that Generic is going to get a point on the board, so that's good for them.
I see Scrimbus in the chat once again between the games saying spaghetti. I mean, you gotta focus on the game. You gotta leave the chat for later. It's okay, the VOD will still be up. Worst case you miss it, you head on over to the TNS YouTube channel, but heading on over to this corner already, forcing out the burst on both sides.
Yeah, you see, trying to bait a jump out of the corner there. But the movement here from Generic Namebrand has been really on point. I love the delay there with the dash as well, just to get as late as possible with the cross-up.
Keep it a little bit tricky there, not immediately going for that dash, saying, okay, what side am I going to land on here? What side am I going to catch you out with the compel? Bring you all the way over to the corner. No burst to catch out this counter hit.
And a no meter available there for Generic Namebrand, so has to break the wall with a normal. And now the tides can immediately turn. Your back is up against the wall. Possible YRC moment. No, just goes for the 2P red roaming cancel. Shades of Zato.
The classic Generic, not even going for the burst bait there, says, no, I know the life lead is so crazy. Let me not throw the round here. And the round number 2, about to get their own burst back up as well.
And we're just having a hard time keeping Millia grounded, right? That's a huge thing that you need to do against Millia is control her air movement. I feel like Soul has pretty decent tools for that, but Scrimbus hasn't really pulled them quite out yet.
Oh, JH on the same side here. Open you up into another Septum Voices. Oh, but still, the tension penalty means you don't get a hard knockdown off this. Might have been able to Wild Assault, but just going to hold onto it for pressure, maybe.
Find that one touch, though. I mean, has basically full health here. There's the throw. Can Scrimbus make this comeback? Goes for the Bandit into the RC. Double overhead into that delayed close slash.
Ooh, yeah, close slash bad moon. Sometimes that's all you need to close it out. Don't even have the orange flash of the tap dust, so you got to be guessing when you're at that 1 HP situation.
Yeah, actually, it looked like he got caught from the chip damage, too. So guessed right on the block, but didn't hold any of the FD. So now it is 2-1 here in favor of Generic. Really cooking up well with Millia. It's very few and far between that you get to see Millia's perform at a really high level, especially in Strive. I feel like most Millia mains at this point in the game have kind of dropped off of her for other characters, say like Giovanna or Baiken. But the ones
I've seen a lot of small off this character. But yeah, there are definitely some character specialists, like you're saying, holding on strong to the hope. And I don't know, Generic Namebrand trying to be a household name as far as the Millia goes. But stuck in the corner right now. You have the burst, but you're trying to hold on to it.
I keep wanting to read it as Generic Namebrand because he is definitely getting this bread right now. Here we go, keeping Scrimbus in the corner, but 1 DP out is all it takes from Soul.
Go 2P into the run-up grab. Again, the late air dash just catching you out on the other side of the cross-up overhead. So tricky.
Yeah, just getting put in an absolute blender here. Scrimbus hasn't had a chance to fight back. And the approach, too, just approaching very cautiously with those 2Ps and the 5Ps. As little risk as possible against a character like Soul. And nice, the JS just before landing, so it puts us at set point.
Just needs one more round. Almost full burst on both sides, but gonna strip a little bit of that burst meter here. And now Scrimbus, I was gonna say gets a full confirm, but again, that's the second drop we've seen this set. You have to be able to cash it out, otherwise Generic is gonna be mixing you up with all this air movement.
Bandit Bringer does close the distance there, even if it doesn't get the hit. Gets the throw, goes for a safe jump.
Bandit Bringer, end your turn. Just gonna match after if you're gonna hold that down back. Oh, beautiful catch off the compel there.
All right, Scrimbus, don't let it happen to you. Don't let it happen to you. Here comes the disc. Gets mixed up again. It's going to get sent through the wall with the Wild Assault. Positive bonus and hard knockdown.
All you need is the one hit, but it's going to be real difficult after this hard knockdown. Counter hit after the BRC. You have all the time in the world to confirm, but there, unfortunately, not going to make too much out of it. Still has the burst available.
Yeah, has 100 meter on deck, too. Just has to spend some of it to get in and force a situation at this point. All right, BRC.
The close dash, no.
Oh, and the run up through. It's still not enough to kill, but one more mix. Just throws out the burst. Still has 50 meters.
Yep, didn't want to save it for the next round. Wants to make it. Do that next one. Nice 6H after the Lust Shaker. Just waiting for it at the right spacing. All right, round number 3. You have another chance to live.
We saw that earlier in the set as well, right? After blocking the Lust Shaker, just punishing it with the 6H. Really great matchup awareness there from Scrimbus, but right now is just getting caught in the blender once again.
Yeah, making it to round 3 isn't enough. You have to convert it to a game, but again, with this hard knockdown, Generic still has full burst. That's 2 wild assaults available to keep the pressure going, but he's going to go for the throw here. Throw should be able to kill. Not even going to use the burst, and JS closes out the set for genericnamebrand.
But here we go. We're about to see some art on the screen now with Scambolini versus 8 and.
Let's see it. Let's see the Kai versus Faust action. You know, we were talking earlier about, you know, not a ton of Faust representation, but I don't know, maybe the goers, the players over here at TNS number 5 are trying to prove us wrong for the good doctor.
Absolutely. Popular already. Give us all a card? From Netflix?
Faust
From
versus
Netflix.
Kai. Duel 1.
Here we go. Oh no, not the Peter Griffin skin.
Oh my god. Oh, this reminds me of the one time I got 2K2D'd into a charged stun edge and stuck in the corner. I had to use my burst lowest. What do I do?
There's the heavy stun edge as well. Those buff stun edges for Kai. Just such a huge thing for him in this season. And that DP, wow.
Sometimes you gotta let it rock. No, he thought the animation for the throw was gonna be enough, but Minifaust just waiting for you to try and take your turn afterwards. But all good, Scambolini, the scramble out afterwards into the wall stick.
Absolutely unbelievable. Feels like the moment that Tai touches you, you are going to the corner no matter what happens. With throw there, though, is going to give 8 another chance to bring this back.
Yep, the home run swing on the scalpel afterwards. Bomb just keeping you locked down in place, gives you an item toss, but Minifaust gonna take a while to make your way over to that side of the screen.
Oh, gets caught by the mix, though. Doubles up, immediately sends out Minifaust again.
It's like the third Minifaust this round. That is insane. He's really on security detail right now.
Yep, but still is going to get caught with the Scum Dipper as well. You know, they nerfed it by a couple frames. Doesn't matter. Everyone's still getting hit.
You're still going to use it. It's a quick advancing low. Sometimes you got to use it to try and make your way out of the corner. But speaking of getting your way out of the corner, I don't know. 8 and struggling to do the same.
Yeah, and Scambolini getting really cheeky there as well with the DP to try and steal back the turn. But nice PRC into the bomb.
Oh, I like that the mix pushed the bomb, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to keep Scambolini down. Still got 50 for the wild assault and another hard knockdown. This might be a guess for game.
Oh, nice. I love just the tap on the 5P there to force 8 to block. You know, keep him on his toes and still gets tossed.
All right, 2H brings you all the way to the other side of the screen. Beautiful catch on the air-to-air. And the bomb bag breaks the glass to tie it up. That was a scary one. Stuck at the 1 HP, but still, that's enough to bring it back.
Oh, 8 an item there. Didn't see what it was. Kai was just a little too high on the screen, so I wonder if 8 even caught a glimpse, right? Trying to figure out what you have locked down, but does send out some meteors.
Oh, there we go. Blue Beat still chilling here. Mix to try and make your way up to that trumpet. Just waiting behind you off the backdash.
Oh, but then there we go. The homie's coming through, gonna break the wall, and the Afro is on deck. Scambolini needs to be careful for that JD.
Take those guys after the PRC, not trying to get air grabbed here. Block the stun dipper, nice. The 2P is able to reach at that distance, and 8 and puts a game on the board.
Yeah, the Faust army is out with the mini Faust army as well, because all of them have been getting a lot of trumpets and a lot of mini Fausts out on the field here. Was there a stealth update we didn't know about?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you know, there is a cool new merch item for you guys. We're not going to talk about it right now, but I'm just saying we might be seeing some more mini Fausts around these streets, if you catch my drift. But heading on into it, we got game number 2 on the way.
Yeah, so I mean, Scambolini was still playing that incredibly well, right? I think there were some opportunities where we overextended a little too much into risky scenarios, and that's where 8 was definitely able to capitalize and take control of the matchup. You're playing Kai, right? You're the neutral king. You can afford to play a little bit of footsies against Faust.
Exactly. Sword normals, especially the Far Slash, looking very juiced in this version, trying to fight at the mid-screen. But, you know, Scambolini is just constantly trying to rush his way back down.
Yeah, you see just immediately stun dipper after stun dipper, trying to steal the turn so we can keep that pressure up, but gets tossed right back into the corner.
So the first game was for Mini Faust. This one is for Meteors. I don't know. 8 and looking pretty strong in the RNG right now. I might be cursing him immediately for saying that.
But see, that's what I mean about getting a little too wild and overextending a bit too much. Scambolini, every time he was put into the corner, he just attempted to stun dipper out. He didn't care. Even if he got stuffed, he immediately tried it again, and it just wasn't working.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes, you know, you get caught out of your option once, and you're like, okay, let me try it 2 times, 3 times, see if they're really looking for it. Again, okay, do it a 4th time, but all good. JS hits on the other side and gets you the corner. Now we're guessing for game.
That was an interesting JS hurt box. I want to roll back the tapes to see that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I thought that Scambolini was going to get hit on the other side there, but it's like 8 and gonna fall around here.
Here we go, nice. J2K tries to DP through the bomb bag, but the DP does not have a whole lot of forward momentum when it comes to Kai. Oh, that was really interesting there. Scambolini going for the double jump to block the meteors as high in the air as possible to make sure that 8 didn't get a mix-up afterwards. I actually like that.
Yeah, no mix-up afterwards, but you do lose the opportunity to try and get some screen space here. And now swapped up in the corner, the PRC Scarecrow catches you out, but so does the dash up Fuja Arc.
Uh-oh, Dragon install. Can we break the curse?
So into the charge stun edge, keeping you locked down for 1,000 years, but J2K will break the curse here. Oh, no,
what?
There's no way.
Dragon install into win? Who would have thought?
Now, I know there's the meme going around. No one ever wins in Dragon Install, and to be fair, you can only do it at 30% HP. You're already down quite a bit if you made it to that situation, but Scambolini able to bring it back, had the setup ready, cornered you off of the DI, and knew that you were looking to try and scramble your way back out, and now we're tied up on the set count.
Yeah, was able to get that 2H loop as well, so has the Dragon install combos on deck, right, to pull them out at these let's be honest, it's very rare to ever see Dragon install, so when you go into it and you do have these Dragon install specific combos on deck, that means you're definitely a very studied player.
Yeah. Clearly, I think a lot of guys can kind of ignore Dragon Install, right? They're just like, oh, I'm never really going to use it. But sometimes in those clutch situations, you have to be ready with the knowledge. But now you have to be ready to hold this hard knockdown. Such bone-crushing excitement going to do quite a grip of damage here.
That's hard knockdown, but more importantly, that positive bonus on deck here for 8. Ooh, what a pickup there. Going straight to the Wild Assault and hit him with... Man, the mixtape combo? That's crazy.
Get the boombox on the screen right now. Get the J2K catching out the Far Slash. I mean, it's a juice button, but it's not without its weaknesses. Still, the 5K gonna close out the round.
Very nice here, Scambolini trying to get that 2-1 lead now. 8 is going into this next round with burst available right away and is going to get a 6P punish into mix. Pushed too far away, so had to go into an item toss.
Item toss on the screen. No, about to get the meteor, but great stun dipper to try and make your way back out. Scambolini not gonna let you get away. The free item toss here, and now Ride the Lightning with all the corner carry in the world gets you a hard knockdown.
That was the widest shimmy I've ever seen, and the most damage I've ever seen Ride the Lightning do.
It did a grip, definitely unscaled off the counter hit starter, but after reply, Mini Faust waiting for you on the way down. The 2S catches you out.
Yep. Opts to hold on to the corner. I like that decision a lot with the mix-up thanks to the weight. Goes for the super item toss. Not a whole lot to work with there, just the bomb. Oh, you're gonna get hit.
Oh no, tries to go for the cheeky PRC after with a counter hit waiting for you on the way down. Scambolini gonna fall around there.
Yeah, Scambolini there recognizing that. Ride the Lightning only has that invincibility on startup, so it's trying to get, like you mentioned, the PRC into the throw just to get through the minions coming through, but it didn't work out. Spits out Mini Faust.
Oh my god, he is always on the screen, bro. He's trying to get that year-end promotion, doing the most right now, but burst out into the dash up Fuja Arc for the full counter hit confirmed.
Scambolini is just so hyper aggressive. Whether it be Fudre arcing on in, gets hit, does it again. Stun dipper on in, gets hit, does it again. It's just always holding forward, it feels like, and it's going to be rewarded by going up 2-1.
If it didn't work the first time, I'll do it again. If it didn't work the fourth time, I'll do it again. I feel like as, you know, Faust here, as 8-and, you're thinking, oh, okay, I've seen so much aggressive play from Scambolini, and now that I'm trying to hold back, maybe he's going to switch up his playstyle and also become passive if I'm changing up how I'm approaching it. But no, he is putting the pedal to the metal, like you're saying, and just keeping the aggression on game after game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mankind.
Here we go now, jumping straight into the next one. Duel number 1. Oh my god, what a hit.
Tries to go for the baseball swing off the tap dust, but gets caught out with the stun edge. All good, taking to the skies, but DP is going to catch out that 6H.
6P is going to hit his mark. Ooh, immediately into mix. Gets the pickup. Actually gets a little extra hang time too, thanks to the trumpet. Still, Scambolini fighting right back. Scores the throw. Immediately into a meaty 5K.
Oh, the wall stick, yeah. You're so far not going to be able to actually get the wall break off this, but thanks to this guy's right now. Oh, 8-and, not quite able to close it out. 6P gets bursted. One touch. Mini Faust. No way.
No.
The scoop just on the off chance that Mini Faust was trying to get in the way. I love the choice to end the round with the throw there from Scambolini. No, I don't know if I like that choice quite as much.
Oh, there we go. DP comes through. Another just 5P whipping to get the throw, tossing it right back into the corner.
Scambo really just lets it rock. I love that for you, bestie. 15 meter on the... No, you can't DPRC if you're whipping in the skies right now, and 8-and ties up the health count.
Slides right on into the banana peel, but still recovered. Is able to get it confirmed here. Tries to go for his shimmy.
Oh, take to the skies. That's like the 8th SDP we've seen this round. Not this game, this round, but charge stun edge. Normal stun edge just trying to get something on the screen, crawling right under.
Wow, how did he get hit?
Scambo. Covered those specials.
Oh, but now we're in for a treat here. MacMens versus another member of the Generic family, Generic Soda, coming up on the sticks here. And it is going to be the Anji Mito mirror match, the mirror of the world.
Generic Soda, but these are no dime a dozen Anjis. I'm sure you've seen these household names time and time again, trying to represent the silly, funny spinning fan, man. Trying to spin right through that butterfly, but it's not going to land.
Nothing generic about them here. Anji, just a character that he's had a really interesting life cycle through all of Guilty Gear Strive, but I feel like he is still a heavy knowledge check character with very solid options and a lot of damage.
A lot of damage indeed. Not going to be able to kill here, but MacMens going for the positive bonus. That hard knockdown just to try and seal out the round here off that last hit. Oh, no!
Using that koi fish there just to spin on through, but it's not going to matter. One back toss, and MacMens is able to take the round. MacMens is going to be rocking the white Anji, and Generic Soda is in the blue.
Yep, Generic Soda on the default. They're trying to live up to the name right now. And again, another charge wild assault. This is so rough with Generic Soda. 1 or 2 good touches, especially with the positive bonus damage, but back gets you a corner situation.
Uh-oh. Super parry.
You're still locked into the butterfly too.
Got nothing you can do about that with the projectile out. Gets shimmied as well, baiting out the YRC, and MacMens is showing why he is one of the Anji masters right now. He's been playing this character since day 1 and has not dropped him or moved on to another character.
Exactly, he's been representing. I know Generic Soda has also been repping the character since day 1, but I don't know, man. We've seen so many good tournament placings from MacMens, just holding on strong to the Anji. Even on the Twitter timeline, right? They'll see like, oh, MacMens, why don't you just switch to like a top tier? Why don't you pick up Happy Chaos? Why don't you pick up Soul? He's like, I don't know, man. I just love the silly, funny fan, man. There's something about it that just keeps me coming back. And hey, obviously all that time has paid off.
It's the spinning, for sure. Spin to win. But wow, chasing up there to beat out the up fan. Incredible awareness from MacMens.
Rising JP. Okay, a little aggressive with it on that pull up goal first. Punishing the koi fish with bar slash. I see you.
All right, gets the route pro. Nice, breaking the wall too. Still not enough to kill. Anji does have those Japanese guts.
Hold on strong to the HP. I agree with not using Wild Assault there. Just hold on to the 50. You just need one good 2P to try and mash your way back out. Arizona trying to hold on to this corner situation right now. Oh, IRC.
And catch the backdash there with the far slash. Good job from MacMens. Now trying to cement a very solid lead here, starting things off with a throw to punish the spin attempt from Generic Soda.
Yeah, just going for the forward jump there, goes over the spin, and also avoids any of those strong grounded pokes, you know, the far slash as well. DRC back to try and reset the neutral here. No, gets caught out.
In the 6P, I mean, that's the classic, right? Send out the butterfly and just wait for them to try and IAD over. The Generic Soda now goes for the RC, keeping the pressure up, sends out the butterfly again. What was that?
Committed a little hard to the Mito right there. Tried to get the guard crush, but Generic Soda was already on the other side. Another butterfly out on the screen into the backdash, but no, a big counter hit 2S.
Ooh, getting cheeky there, trying to throw out the counter super, but it's not going to work. Gets clipped by the 5D. And it drops the combo.
Yeah, you hate to see it. The whiff on the close slash would have been able to close it out, but all good. A 6-speed gets you where you need to go. And MacMens is 2-0 right now.
Looking so incredibly clean, in full control of the pace of the matchup. I mean, MacMen's definitely one of the best to do it here. Mirror matches are always the most stressful matches to have, and I see chat. What are you saying? You reckon Anji reads Chipp bedtime stories? That's Answer, all right? That's literally Answer's job.
He's on the phone. He's FaceTiming with, you know, the lullabies and everything. He's got a new children's book every evening. He's like, I gotta keep it fresh. Gotta keep it clean.
Who said he needs to date Chipp? He works for Chipp. You think Chipp doesn't say, hey, it's your job. You're on the payroll to read me bedtime stories.
It's your job. Oh, I'm just doing this as a favor. No, no, no. You are a salaried position. You gotta do what you gotta do.
That's his secretary.
Exactly. Oh, call with the overhead here. Far slash to bring you all the way to the corner. Butterfly finds its mark.
Just the way the pressure is structured here from MacMens too, going for things like just run up 2P and then a slightly delayed 6P to try and catch any option from Generic Soda. Being short and throwing out those far slashes.
Bring you back mid-screen here. Oh, just throwing the fans at each other, but MacMens be able to find the opening after the scramble. 50% in the bank to catch you out mashing, but overhead not quite going to be able to kill.
Just look how active he is in everything that he does, but there we go. The koi fish comes through. Midare, and super straight through the overhead attempt. Good lord, MacMens sitting at set point.
Yep, leverage that 50 meter. If you go for the gapless low, it's all good. Nothing's going to come back out. If you leave the gap, it's the parry. Now one round would be the difference between Generic Soda being in the losing bracket or playing one more game.
Gets the 5D this time into the RC immediately. This is the most controlled that Generic Soda has been in so far.
Yeah, didn't round into the Wild Assault, unfortunately, but still got to get the full burst. He'll hold on to it after this combo, though. Okay. And the Fujin hop just to try and make sure you're not back to the wall. Okay, but still, positive bonus for MacMens. Your 100 meter in the bank. This isn't going to be able to kill, but the corner for guess for game.
Scary situation, PRC backwards. Gets caught by the anti-air, but no pickup afterwards.
Trying to look for a whip there, but because Fujin is so advancing, it was scary to try and find the opening, but Mirare is all you need, and MacMens gonna move on 3-0. Yeah, there's so many cool games on the horizon as well. Might even be doing 2 brackets in one day as they start to come out, but we got another set on the board here. We got Vanswarm versus Shambles.
We do have Giovanna coming through, who I feel like has been slowly been gaining steam, not only through the course of Guilty Gear Strive. She was popular at first, kind of fell off, but especially with her Season 3 changes, they just keep giving this character more and more tools.
Exactly. She is looking buff with the new command dash into the empowered specials. I think one of the new changes coming out soon is that the inputs afterwards are going to be a little easier as well. So the shortcut is going to make her a lot more consistent, but Compel gets over to the corner already.
Yeah, that's going to make her terrifying, especially if they make it just you do the command action and then press a button, what, like, you know, punch, kick, or slash in order to do her different specials, she's going to be terrifying. But right now, Vanswarm's Millia is terrifying. Look at this speed.
Zooming across the screen and trying to stagger with the 2Ks, but Shambles not going to bite. Gets caught out. Counter hit on the other side of the JH, so even crossing over to the other side, still a true combo.
Right, immediately going for that JH again, but Shambles actually hitting the 6P, immediately putting Vans into the corner, gets caught with the 2S, forcing the burst out. Beautiful DP, gets the pick up with the 5K2, but a little too far away from the corner to extend.
So run up DP coming out from Shambles says, no, 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 young lady, you got to make your way back down here, down to the ground, just controlling that airspace with the perfect.
Yeah, what a way to answer back after that first round. 6P hits its mark again. There it is, the spiral arrow.
BD Spiral Arrow was already plus on the wake up, but especially with the empowered specials, it's, you know, you're going to be plus for quite some time. Dash up into the far slash to try and catch a match from Vanswarm.
Yeah, and Shambles is also utilizing Giovanna's speed here in a big way to keep Millia grounded, right? That is the big thing. You don't want to allow Millia to take to the skies. That's where she really shines. Beautiful backdash as well. The spacing was on point.
Yeah, and even when Shambles isn't able to keep Vanswarm locked down to the ground, these dashes back and forth make it so confusing to try and, you know, commit to an attack on either side.
For sure, but there's the air throw. Breaks the neck between the thighs. I ain't gonna say it.
Real watermelon energy there. I mean, you got the green color palette for the Millia as well, so maybe you knew what was going to happen. But yeah, first game over to Geo there. Hell yeah.
I ain't gonna say it, Chad. You already know.
Girl boss enjoyers over there in the chat. I know you guys saw the Reina trailer yesterday and you immediately went to Twitter to tell your thoughts. I see you. And I also see some Crawl enjoyers. I mean, hey, it is, I gotta say, top 5, top 3 song in Guilty Gear Strive OST. Damn good.
Alright, here we go. Gets the dash up throw. Oh, fakes out the spiral arrow that time to get another throw. I like it. Shambles starting to really mix in the strike throw game, which Geo was already so proficient at pulling in.
Yeah, Geo was actually able to dash under, but with the empowered DP, still able to keep the combo up. Vanswarm straight up would have just died off of that first combo if he didn't burst.
This is absolutely wild how fast it is turned around after Vans dominated with blistering speed in that first round. Something just clicked for Shambles, has kept Vans locked down, sticking to them like glue.
Oh no, tried to stand block, but that 2S, the multi-hit, you gotta hold that down back just a little bit longer. Rome, what are you saying over there in the chat? What are you trying to open you up? That RC once again, 1 HP.
Oh, 2K is able to hit, but still looking at 100 meter there on Shambles' side. You have to, wow. I was gonna say you have to expect maybe a YRC to come out, but recognizing the gap there and mashing before the hair card could come out with the 2P, that's huge.
Yeah, sometimes when your opponent is showing that they're so patient, just holding on to the down back, you're like, oh, okay, let me go for a greedy pressure reset. Let me go for something a little bit saucy there, and then immediately you switch up the tempo, you go for that mash for the 2P, and hey, at 1 HP, sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, incredible performance so far from Shambles. For a second after, you know, the very first round, I thought we were going to see him in Shambles, but I mean, he is definitely really taking control of this match in a huge way. And I cannot emphasize enough how it is mostly keeping Millia grounded and staying on top of her, right? Not allowing her any breathing room to take to the skies, because when Vans has that room, that's when they succeed.
Yep, and oh no, you had Shambles locked down in the corner, but still, even when you have that offense, still not able to open them up. Yep. Beautiful block in the cross up there, stuck in the corner, but Shambles just holding on strong, is not afraid of the pressure.
Not at all. Here we go, toss him to the corner, and now this is where you might want to be afraid, but instead the Bad Moon is going to hit, and I love that. Going for Bad Moon immediately into Fast RC2K, right? That covers both options. The Bad Moon connects, you whiff, and then you can pick up afterwards. If it doesn't, you immediately go overhead into low. It's such a strong situation for Millia.
Enough time to combo off it, but it's mixed just on the off chance, but able to catch you out with a counter hit. JH back to the wall right now, and now we have the hard knockdown. Right, back over Shambles here. Empowered Spiral Arrow, strike throw action, 50% meter available. You have the Wild Assault available as well, but Oh, not gonna spend the burst. Damn, wake up, DP!
Geo of all things doing wake up DP.
That's what I'm saying. It's not even able. It has quite the high hitbox as far as anti-airing goes, but Shambles going for the hard beat on Vanswarm. Unfortunately, not enough to bring the round back.
Yeah, there we go. Beautiful confirm at the end with the corner combo, putting a point on the board finally.
Yep. Vanswarm down, but not out. Like you were saying, Shambles just doing such a good job keeping them grounded. And even when they take to the skies, you're so scared of dash up 2H crossing you up. You're so scared of the empowered DP going for a full combo starter on the counter hit. But hey, Vanswarm able to finally get their footing.
Yeah, and I mean, both of these players are playing absolutely out of their minds. Such a high-octane, fast-paced match. I want to see this go to a game 5. And starting things off, first blood comes to Vanswarm, forcing the burst early out of Shambles.
Yeah, these forward jumps, no air dashes, no compels. Sometimes you just gotta go for the jump big cross up. All you need, oh, the triple 2P, not gonna get you a huge confirm there, but just keeping us back and forth. So much corner carry, but I don't know which corner you're trying to go for.
Using that compel there to stop, trying to fake out the same side mix. Catches with the 2P, but didn't have any mirror to close things out. That's all right, the wall stick does it.
Damn, almost the perfect there. I think the only thing Vanswarm took was a little bit of chip damage, but it seems like they've really woken up to the matchup right now.
Throw. Immediately into hella plus frames there with the enhanced spiral arrow.
Vanswarm trying to fuzzy jump their way out, but the multi-hit 2S keeps you locked down. Quick round for Shambles in return. Now we're on set point.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Guys here. Hold burst. Okay. Shambles getting really greedy. I respect it though. Wants to close things out as fast as possible, and still, even when you land the gold burst, you do gain over half of your burst back in the meantime.
Yeah, exactly. You're not feeling too rough about getting wall broken here. Gets the full burst gauge back, but looking a little worse for wear on the HP. Opened up at the 6K. Forced to use the burst.
Ooh, check! Again, pulling a page out of Zato's handbook there. Zato's very own reversal, 2 PRC.
Sometimes you just gotta throw out the quick. I was gonna say quick low, but it's a mid. Sometimes you just gotta throw out the quick punch. You can get there. I see Yude in the chat saying GG. They probably saw the gold burst and said, all right, it's the Geo round, but still, Vanswarm able to hold on strong.
Yeah, looking incredibly strong here, and I got my wish. We are getting a game 5 between these two players, so back and forth, but we have just seen Vans slowly but surely gain that momentum back and start to take advantage of this matchup.
Caught out on the cross up JH. We were seeing a lot of Shambles getting opened up towards those later games with the jump over, but finally utilizing the 6P.
The RC dash forward. Yep, here it is, the same game plan. Stick to her like glue. There's the perfect.
Sometimes you gotta give them a little bit of space, make them think it's fine to mash, and then the 2S just keeps them locked down. Shambles full burst available right now.
Nice 6P through that 5H attempt. Vanswarm just needs to dictate the pace of the matchup here. I think that's the key in this matchup between these two characters, is who can control the pace.
Yeah, Vanswarm trying to stay in the skies. You know, air style be a little bit tricky, but Shambles bringing you back down immediately with the air throw. And off the scramble. Let's do, I guess, per game. So many plus frames off the spiral arrow, and throw is going to close it out 3-2 for Shambles. Show me the exit version. I'm like, oh, God.
Yeah.
He's the anti-air missile now. That's insane.
Just launched, but now we're gonna launch right into this next game here with Marvelo versus Gummie, the ninja versus the samurai.
Let's see it, and Marvelo immediately off to an explosive start there. The Rekka's just all the way over to the corner for some strike throw.
Yeah, again, this is gonna be a similar game plan, right, that we saw last time. It's about smothering your opponent. That's what Chipp does. Death by 1,000 cuts, but going against the one-shot machine, so Marvelo cannot afford to slip.
Yep. Count out on the wild assault here. Yeah, you lose 50 bursts. You may have been able to seal the round out without it, but hey, you want to just be able to seal it out strong off that hard knockdown.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
All right, nice 2K2D. Immediately goes for the OTG. Gets a knife. Whoa! Whoa! DPing through the Gamma Blade? Okay, Gummie, I see you. What a response!
Yeah, the IBFD just to give you enough space, enough of a frame gap to be able to match out that DP. Super smart from Gummie.
That was such a huge brain play, and now Gummie fully taking control with DP means death, and Gummie's gonna tie the rounds up.
Yeah, I have to imagine that was a misinput. Maybe looking for a Rekka there instead. I don't know, but DP was a bold choice. Marvelo still has the full burst available going into this round 3, though.
Goes for the backdash immediately into the Beyblade, really spending a lot of that blood, and here comes the pop. Free punish for Marvelo. It should be able to get the kill. Maki Barrage. Do you believe it?
Date bio, leave it to me. Basically the COD off the blood pop there. I was like, oh, Gummie's looking a little player expressive with the blood usage right there. But unfortunately, player expression sometimes does have its consequences in the form of the blood rage.
Bro, I can't believe you hit him with the leave Nago to me.
Just let me solo him. I got the power of God and anime on my side. Marvelo, you know, big chillin' with the game 1 in the pocket.
That's my president. Chipp's enough. The president of the Kingdom of Chipp.
Exactly.
Here we go, back into the lobby. Looks like we might be taking a little bit of a breather, and I do not blame you after an explosive match like that, right? We got a little too wild, the blood popped, and Marvelo was ready with the optimal confirm. But I hear the bird, I hear Sky should be high, and it's time to jump into the next one.
Heading right on into a game number 2. I mean, Gummie was able to get that 1 round, but you know, you gotta be able to convert it into the full game here, and Marvelo really just putting the pressure on. I say, as he's holding on to the down back, trying to look for a whip punish on that round start, but Gummie with the delay 2K.
All right, early burst there from Marvelo, just trying to get out of the corner. Nice huge pickup. Goes for the wall break here with the Gamma Blade.
All the corner carry in the world. Not quite enough meter to go for the hard knockdown here, and you're going to have to pay for it. That IAD immediately getting 6 feet by Gummie.
Oh, nice whiff punish there. Huge for Marvelo. Gummie didn't have the meter to actually PRC to stay safe. It actually throws up the deflect shield to try and take back a turn, but Marvelo answered with a YRC of his own.
Tried to go for a 5P to check a command grab there, but Gummie just Fukioing back. Not a lot of blood to work with here, and now your back is to the wall.
It's just the spacing from Marvelo. He has always been the whiff punish king of chips. Spacing is so on point. Oh, just as I say that, gets clipped by the tip of 5-8.
Also commentator charisma, all good off of the scramble, able to get the 2K Alpha Blade.
Nice, stop, got to
go forward.
Again, harassing with these light normals here, just trying to keep Nago smothered, not allowing him to press any of his solid buttons. Great whip punish there on the 5K attempt too.
The bar slash just doing so much work. Marvelo staying right out of the effective range of Gummie at any point on the screen. The IBFD buys you a little bit of time to live, and you have some blood to try and make something happen here.
Oh, nice. The YRC on the 5D attempt. Doesn't want to deal with any incoming mix-up. Delayed 5H, gets the moral counter, but tried to bait out the burst.
Beautiful burst discipline there, holding on strong after the 5P, but still, Gummie gonna get caught out with a PRC post-Rekka, and a second game on the board for Marvelo.
Yeah, up 2-0 is against Gummie. Really, that break tech is working out wonderfully more for Marvelo. You can see it in action already.
Exactly. Sometimes, you know, certain fighting games, if you put enough time into it, it is like riding a bike. I actually don't know how to ride a bike for those of you there in the chat. So I hear about this whole, yeah, once you learn how to ride a bike thing, you never forget. I'm assuming it's the same kind of thing for Marvelo, where you step away 2-3 weeks, you try out another game, see a different flow of how neutral is supposed to be played. Maybe you get some ideas for, you know, some of those matchups that you struggle with. And hey, you come back in fresh and it's looking super strong. 2-0 right now in the set.
we'll get you on a bike soon enough, Jay. So you come down to Tampa, we'll go rent one of those bikes.
Duel
Oh yeah, one of the city bikes just pulling up with the full engine. Yeah, it's okay, you got it.
Here we go now. Possibly the last game. Look how cautious Marvelo is being. But Gummie just says, screw it, I'm letting it rip.
Send it with the super jump, says, all right, it's on you to anti-air me. Look at the throw, already on the other corner.
Uzumaki barrage here for the hard knockdown.
Caught up by the safe jump. Second hit on that JH, gotta be careful.
There we go. Another round for Marvelo, trying to make this a clean sweep 3-0. Gummie really needs to dig deep, but is starting in a deficit in this next round with only half burst.
Yeah, the longest delay possible on the Beyblade GP gets you a hit, but not a full confirm. And now Marvelo down only a little bit of HP, and Gummie has so much blood in the tank, you have to try and wait out. And another Uzumaki barrage gets you the hard knockdown. Make your way on through, and now we're guessing for game. Positive bonus, you're gonna have the 50% meter to confirm off any next hit.
Oh, and there we go, 2D. But that blue beat combo goes for the jump. The PRC backwards is so smooth from Gummie, but it's still going to get caught by the normal there from Marvelo, and that's it with the 50 meter.
The run up just on the off chance, had to make sure. Nago's got some pretty strong defense and the guts, so you gotta leave no damage on the table.
on themselves, they blame the beasts. Heaven or hell.
Check his blood sugar.
No
A
way.
special move that lowers a bit of blood. I could actually see that.
Oh, it's like Sin Eat, except it, you know,
For his
has
blood?
positive effects on gameplay, yeah.
That would be...
Giovanna versus
I don't like that.
Nagoriyuki.
Here we go. Giovanna versus Nagoriyuki. Time to rock. Razzo has pretty much made the swap full time, it feels like, to Giovanna at this point.
Yeah, definitely a believer in the character. Some matchups that she's not feeling too great on, but Nagoriyuki holding on strong to it. But not holding on strong to the HP as you immediately get wall broken with the super.
Yeah, positive bonus and hard knockdown here. Immediately Fukiyo's forward into the DP and the low. Oh my god.
Just on the off chance it didn't kill off the counter hit. Speaking of counter hit, another one is gonna land. Drops the Fukiyo CS, but all good. Keeping you locked down in the corner off of the anti-air trade. Razzo, what do you do?
Already sent through the wall. I mean, this has just been absolutely mauling here for Test Your Luck. Look at this, stopping short because of the IBFCs. They're actually pushing Test Your Luck far enough out there that it kind of prevents the mix-up, but still keeps him a little safe.
Yeah, exactly. IBFD is something you have to represent against Nagoriyuki. Otherwise, you know, he doesn't have to use quite as much blood. But sometimes all you need is the Fukiyo 2K2D to close out the game, and a strong start for Test Your Luck.
Yeah, unbelievable. That was a blistering fast game number one, but you cannot count Razzo out yet. She is one of the best to do it in Guilty Gear Strive, a champion as well. And so she just needs some time to cook here, some time to get used to what Test Your Luck is bringing up to the table.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes it takes a couple rounds, a couple games to adjust to certain playstyles. We know Test Your Luck as one of the most aggressive Nagos out here on the street immediately. Starting off with a round start, White Wild Assault into the pull-up for the Bloodsucking Universe. So you have all the blood in the world to party with.
Oh, here we go. Gold Burst coming on out, but immediately goes for the Beyblade right back on in.
DP gets a side swap out of the corner here. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Crush. Let's go counter hit into the... Oh, actually opting not to go for the super, just go for the wall slump. Razzo.
That had to have been a missed input. But we go into the super again here. And whoa, it actually clashed. Test Your Luck had a chance there if he was holding FD.
I think everybody in the chat, myself included, was thinking, oh no, that 6 is gonna get clipped. Off of the clash, like you're saying, might have been able to do a super of his own, but who really would have been ready for that interaction? First put you back into the corner here. Gonna high crush with the DP, but still, it's not gonna get you any space on the screen. Nice! Dash 5K catches out a high poke with the 2K.
No.
Hard knockdown. Still. No, I was scared they're off of that last hit. I was like, okay, Test Your Luck does not have a ton of health left in the bank, but I was like, I don't know. We've dropped kills at the pixel health before. Scary, but all good. Game on the board for Razzo here, tied up 1-1.
Yeah, and that's what we like to see here. It's just like I said, right? Razzo just needs that opportunity to kind of figure out the pace of the matchup, see the habits that Test Your Luck is bringing forward with that offense, and then start to surmount a game plan here to bring things back. And that's exactly what we're seeing.
All right, game number 3. Let's see who can break the tie here. All right, letting the intros rock one more time. They're like, okay, we've had an explosive game back and forth here. Let's take a second to breathe, but nope, just go right on into it. IBFD, you thought you had some room to wiggle out there, but again, the White Wild Assault keeps the pressure going, Strip keeps the burst, and now again, we have another hard knockdown. Test Your Luck about to get so much burst back.
Yeah, and that hard knockdown is so strong as well. Fukio forward immediately into 2K, 2D, and the execution slash for the perfect there from Test Your Luck. This is such a vital round here to try and get that extra point on the board and get that lead.
Ooh, caught up with the 2K there, tried to be a little too greedy with it. Now the back throw is going to have you back to the corner, level 2 blood, so you don't have a lot to match out with.
Here we go. Whoa! We tried to go for the P-Flex shield there too, but it did not matter. Giovanna still stayed right up against Nago, and here's the confirm to take another round.
Yeah, I like the idea on the deflect shield. Try and buy yourself some space. Saw that it didn't push you out too far, and then backdash, back throw, but still, at that low health, Razzo able to clean it up.
I just want to see Bite into the Mario Party.
I just think of the item rolling MP3 from Mario Kart every time I see the command grab come out. No! The roll burst! We tried to get the punish off of the VSU, but it's not enough. Pull up with a counter hit, spiral arrow to the close left. I don't even know what side we're on anymore, Jobber.
Incredible reset as well to get those plus frames. Plus frames once again goes for the lower. Razzo steals it back.
All the plus frames in the world, minus 999 HP. Razzo goes up a game, 2-1 right now against Test Your Luck.
And Swift Whoop, I believe the song is Home Sweet Grave. I believe that's the song I was playing. Chat will correct me if I'm wrong.
Dude, Jobber is actually the Shazam of fighting game songs. I gotta tell you, sometimes I'm like, I've heard this song so many times, but I've never put a title to it. Immediately, he snaps the fingers, he's like, oh, sweet grave.
Guilty Gear at least, all right?
Okay.
Rome is the master of the SNK music.
Oh, I see. You can't be the master of all the franchises, I understand, but all right, 2K, bring us over to the corner, but it doesn't matter if you get the back throw back out.
Yep, immediately into the super, the 1,000-year blood war, here we go. That's still the hardest super in the game. Uh-oh, but we wake up with our own, the spinning dog kick.
Spin on through, no, Anji trying to go for these dash 2Ks to see if Test Your Luck is going to bite on the Fukio. First to try and make your way back out. This isn't going to be able to kill, but now you're stuck. Oh.
What a backdash. Backdashing through the spiral arrow there. Oh my goodness. Just narrowly avoiding the blood-sucking universe.
Everyone wants to play Mario Party. No one wants to play the mini games. Unfortunately, that command grab is not going to find its mark, but Test Your Luck is not deterred. Fukio back. Fukio forward for the clone Fukio again. He's letting the specials rock right now. Punching straight on through. Ended with the back kick. Ooh. Yeah, 2D at that spacing is definitely scary. You get a lot of reward, especially off of the counter hit. Pull up for the red wild assault. Razzo, you thought the turn was over. No, no, no.
Yeah, and that BRC fast overhead was disgusting as well. TestYourLuck able to weather the storm, but missed timing there on the dive kick, wanting to get that +4.
Yeah, unfortunately, the spacing just a little bit too rough, but still off of the whiff command grab. Razzo brings it back and takes the set. Even taking it to game 5 is already an achievement because we've seen SQ just camping out in grand finals so long in TNS, but sending her to losers this early is crazy. But heading on back into it, Jack versus MFCR.
The Millia players are out in full force tonight.
I'm saying they're cooking. Alright, Whip 2S, not gonna get the punish though. Jack with the 5K. Got the side swap off it too, okay.
There we go, utilizing that wild assault to get the hard knockdown.
BRC, MFCR holds on to the block, but unfortunately gets opened up.
I kind of dread the fact that Happy Chaos can get hard knockdown without having to spend meter now.
I know, it's so scary. He was already so strong at so many points on the screen, and now has even more access to that hard knockdown checkmate situation. But MFCR not even gonna try and let Jack get the opportunity. Fade the burst out, and you got more than enough damage to break the glass with Super.
All right, round start situation here. MFCR was able to weather that storm and take the first round, and also still sitting with burst available here. Are we gonna spend it? Yep, there it is. Comes out, does not want to get sent through the wall or allow Jack to get that positive bonus.
I like the 6B there. Maybe catch a 6S if you were trying to swing through the clone, and also the special cancel right after to try and hit the Happy Chaos behind.
Here we go with the basketball combos. Doesn't want to break the wall, so resets. Knew that a wall splat wouldn't kill, and there we go. Footsies able to take game number 1 for MFCR.
The trade takes the game. That was so tricky. Pull up for the whiff, back turn H. So whiff the slam dunk into the low. Jack held onto the pressure for just a little bit, but that spacing trap afterwards. When you're at 1 HP, you can't go for the trade. You know, you gotta win that interaction clean.
Yeah, no, and I think even if you weren't at 1 HP, that trade in the corner against Leo is going to be so dangerous, right? Especially if Leo has any meter available to just keep the pressure on you or capitalize.
Duel 1.
Yep.
Let's rock.
All right, game number 2 here. Going for a safe 2K on the round start here, seeing if MFCR is going for the step dash, but immediately using the burst.
Yeah, I really like MFCR's use of 5K in this matchup, right? Because that 5K does move forward, using it as a really strong whiff punish option, along with that 2K as well.
After H gets you out of the dome once again. Stagger with the 5K, 6K.
Ooh, okay. Just run up, send the pillar, and send Jack straight into the next round.
MFCR just styling with it right now. No burst available. Yeah, gotta hold on to the curse for a little bit. No, just go for the SCP. Says, I don't have burst to clear the stain state, or the curse state rather, but all good. I got the invul reversal. I had the Protex to hold on to this pressure.
Wow, through the... That wasn't even a run through there. Or,
Right?
I think that was, but we threw it before it even crossed to the other side. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it looked like MFCR was like stuck on the same side for a little bit. So I don't know, maybe Jack just immediately ready for the reactions there, even before the game was.
And here we go, PRC. Keeps ourselves safe here. But MFCR gonna steal the turn, gets the counter hit overhead. Yep, burst is gonna come out once again. It's so important in this version of the game to not allow your opponent to get that positive bonus because of how much stronger it is in Season 3.
Exactly, they get positive bonus, they get all the meter. We're used to that part, but they also charge up that burst, which means, you know, even if they lose that round, or especially if they win, you do not want them heading into the next round with resources. But speaking of, stripping some of that burst instead with the Wild Assault, MFCR trying to keep the pressure going strong. All right, see you in the next game, Jack. 2-0 for MFCR, the perfect super wall break.
And that is going to be going up 2-0 here for MFCR. Absolutely cooking at the moment. But again, when Jack gets put in that corner, that is when they really strike back. Time and time again, we have seen these reverse 3-0s from Jack. And the question is, could it happen again tonight?
I think it's so funny that, like, for a lot of players, you'll be like, oh, this player from this state, this player from this region. A lot of times I'll see, let's go Jack from Celestial. I'm like, Jack was not born in the Guilty Gear Strive Tower, but, you know, sometimes where you train the most is what you're known for. Immediately trying to use the burst to bring the momentum back here in game number 3.
How do you know that? You've seen Jack's birth certificate? You sure it doesn't say
I don't know.
Celestial Floor Guilty Gear Strive?
Maybe his birth certificate says the backyard. I can't confirm. Someone's got to check for me, but checking the 2K there. 50% meter available. Get the bullets back in the chamber.
Uh-oh, Hotashi coming through. If MFCR wins, Hotashi gives 5 subs.
Now, the real question here is he cheering on MFCR to close it out, or is he trying to do the reverse psychology for Jack, saying, no, I want those 5 gift subs for myself, the side swap here into the next knockdown.
That's a hard knockdown, get those bullets back as well. Still with 50 meter on the board, so this is a very sweet position for Jack.
Wait, maybe the Hotashi curse is live. Oh no! Jack, you're gonna be able to take the round lead with the Deus Ex again. Okay.
No.
Yeah, but you gotta translate the trash talk, I see it.
This is what I'm talking about, right? When you put Jack into the corner, that's when they really come back and shine. Wow, the just block there on the run-through attempt, keeping MFCR close.
For the blue wild assault, again, like you were saying, another avenue for Happy Chaos to save that meter and have the hard knockdown available. Positive bonus into the throw. RC steady aim. I think you're able to kill off the wall break super here.
Yeah, no, not quite enough. A sliver of health remaining for MFCR. Okay.
Okay, clutch god. PRC. No, the BRC down. You were not ready for the JS.
Bro, MFCR slid in there like Jamiroquai. That was kind of scary. He has hit you with
He had the DJ drive rush, bro. Crazy.
Oh, but there we go. Jack getting a point on the board, trying to stop these gift subs from coming to fruition.
He's saying that $25, no. I'm trying to get that for myself. The wall was not going to pay for itself, especially with the Uber Eats deliveries all the way up to the 11th floor of the Guilty Gear Strive Tower. I mean,
the Wawa pizza? Did you guys know Wawa has pizza?
Bro, we were at CEO talking, that was the only thing I could think about. I was on commentary just thinking, damn, I want to slice, but slicing straight on through, back turn H, the counter hit, all the way to the other corner.
There we go, runs through. And now MFCR just immediately putting the pedal to the metal. Here comes the perfect with the RC.
Oh, he wants those gift subs so bad, the perfect. Now we're on set point for MFCR.
MFCR, man of the people.
Oh god, the 6 speed starting it out strong, trying to catch out a bar slash. Knock through the wall. Hard knockdown available for Jack. SDP on the wake up.
Yep, here we go. Gets the counter in. Mortal counter sent straight to the wall again and through it with the wild assault. Still, Jack is sitting on 100 meter here. That is a lot of defensive tools available. Half of it's gone with the YRC and gets the confirm with the 2S.
Oh no, tries to go for a safe jump set there, but maybe just a little bit too late. Jack gets DP'd out of the JD, DP'd out of the run-up shot. You do not have a lot of health to hold on here. No YRC available on the gut punch. 5D RC for MFCR. Send the gift subs, Hotashi. It's 3-1.
Wow, what a performance there.
Soft knockdown, whatever. It's all good as we head into game number 1. Another top 8 qualifier here of UMISHO versus Walter.
Absolutely.
Mankind knew that they cannot change.
This is Umi Soul. I believe she's streaming her run of TNS and also has you can spend channel points to force her to do things in match. I don't know if she has that available yet, but I know she was talking about getting a Heavy Mob Cemetery thing in there.
That's true. She was thinking about it. I don't know if she actually cashed out on it, but Walter cashing out on the damage right now. 50% meter available for the next hit, but just gonna wait for the burst out from UMISHO. I agree.
Ooh, nice with the 2P RC. Okay, you know, it makes sense that Millia would take that from Sophill, right?
Uh-huh. You know, Lost Lovers, they have the it's complicated on the Facebook status.
It's complicated.
Oh, the shimmy. All right, Walter able to get a 2K2D, walk up for the delayed throw to take the first round.
You know, Millia says it's me or the shadow, okay? You gotta choose one. The real men pick Eddie, you know what I'm saying?
You put the ultimatum on the screen, me or the shadow, high or low. UMISHO pulling up with the advancing mids, wild assault, and to do a grip of damage.
Here we go, yeah, that 5H, beautiful, immediately goes for the IAD on in. Bandit Bringer, what a trade with the 6P though, sends UMISHO flying full screen. And there it is!
Oh, no,
yeah.
Oh no, she was waiting for the 100 meters. She was like, I know Walter is never gonna get opened up by this. Now I gotta spend the full 100 just to stay safe.
I love the heavy mob cemetery.
I respect it. She's getting content brain live on TNS strive number 95. No! Tried to bait on the burst just a little bit too hard there. Walter is not gonna bite.
Yeah, but still, this is going to be a difficult comeback for Walter. 1-2S plays from UMISHO there, able to close out the round. It's going to be difficult to hit that heavy mob cemetery against a character like Millia. I mean, the best option is when the opponent exhausts all of their air options, right? So you can catch them on the way down. But Millia, with double jumps, with Capel acting as basically a triple jump, it's going to be nigh impossible to hit that.
Exactly. You're waiting for her to use all of her options, and then she fastballs on you, hits you with 2K2D, and again, you're in her win con. So it's scary. I don't know, UMISHO. Maybe you gotta up the channel points on that one, but 50% meter in the bank right now.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Safe jump into the throw. This time gets the JH, forcing the burst out of Walter.
Oh, gonna go for same side, but unfortunately that SDP to catch you out here should be able to kill with a wall stick. 5H, no, go for the JD. Game 1 over to UMISHO.
I want to see her hit it. I want to see her hit the heavy mob cemetery.
We might see a few more of those supers. I know you guys have been UMISHO fans for quite some time. You're thinking, damn, how do I use my channel points to support my favorite streamer? Well, while she's fighting for her life in a top 8 qualifier against New Head's own Walter, you can support her by making her use heavy mob cemetery in bracket, Lamau.
Duel 1.
Exactly, but here we go, jumping into game number 2, red versus blue. Ooh. Yeah, trying to go for that SDP. I kind of want to see UMISHO take a page out of the book that we saw earlier on in the set, earlier on in the tournament, right? Punishing those, wow, there we go, flush shakers with the 6H.
There we go, yeah.
That's what I was looking for. I found it.
Yeah, I would imagine Walter probably varying up the spacing, sometimes going for the space out flush shaker to try and catch an approach forward, and sometimes going for it on block to throw out UMISHO, but throwing out the pull up to H to break the glass and take a round.
Yeah, very dominating round as well. UMISHO is about to get burst back though. Crazy air throw. I like it. Dash stop, dash up throw again, and you see the fear of the strike throw game is now starting to take effect on Walter, getting hit by more of these jump in normals.
Trying to keep it going. Yep, fastball for the... Oh, I thought we were going to see the super wall rig, but I guess Walter just wants to hold on to the meter right now. Falling JS catches you out on the dome. Keep the pressure going with the blue wild assault. That positive bonus is flowing. The tension. Big chill it. No! Oh, we didn't see the dash up for the close slash there, so unfortunately the SDP... The first one you live. The second one, not quite. And Walter ties up the set count.
And there we go. Yeah, Walter just bringing things back in a big way here too. Again, it's about staying active, staying mobile, and being hard to touch, right? Hard to catch. Yeah. Sometimes that's more valuable for Millia than scoring those hits, which is odd to say, but really, you have to be untouchable, uncatchable.
Exactly. Soul has a lot of great moves to, you know, contest the mid-range or be a fast poke if you're immediately in his face. But I think what Walter is now trying to go for isn't, oh, okay, let me hang out in the air until you whip something, but kind of mixing that in with, okay, let me be aggressive with the 5K, with the IAD, and if I eat an SDP on the way there, that's okay.
See, UMISHO trying to navigate through this neutral game here. Again, you have to keep Walter grounded. Great blocks, though, with the defense, but runs right into the 2P.
Ended the pressure in the S-disc and said, no, my turn's not over yet, and ran up for 2P. Coming up huge with the read from Walter, and now UMISHO looking worse for wear on the HP. Jump on over. Fastball gets you out of the corner, but Grand Viper catches you on the way out.
Anti-air Grand Viper.
Yep.
And there we go. That's going to be around 6H. Plant the tombstone. Here lies Millia.
Here lies her HP. Even on the burst right now, but UMISHO now has one less thing to worry about. Gunflame catching you out on the jump.
Yeah, there's the clash immediately into the 2D, the low profile god. Look at this routing. Where's your health bar going?
Yeah. And I know we're saying, okay, if you land the 2D on Millia, that's the win con, but I don't know, counter hit 2D, catching out on so much damage by the corner from UMISHO. Just run up for a wild throw, and a perfect puts you at 2-1.
Absolutely dunked. And I mean, one of the things about UMISHO's soul, I think that she does better than any other soul in the West, is how she does her strike throw game, right? It's not just the conditioning with strike after strike and then starting to mix in the throws. From the start, she is on layer 3 of strike throws, right? Keeping them as unpredictable as possible, so whatever soul is running at you, you have a million thoughts going through your head. Am I going to get hit by a throw? Am I going to get hit by some crazy BRC mix-up? Am I going to get dunked into the ground?
Yeah, and I like that you bring up the mix-up, right? A lot of times UMISHO, she'll wait for that 50 meter to get built up and then go for high-low off the Bandit Revolver. And you're like, okay, let me guess correctly on this one. And then she starts to weave in that strike throw, like you're saying. So scary, but I like the fuzzy jump to try and get out of the corner. Still fighting your way back out, gets caught up by the throw, but valiant effort. Walter, can you close it out?
Ooh, absolutely disgusting there. Here comes the Winger Super, but is it enough to kill? Oh, it actually does. You know, I'm actually shocked.
I expected Soul to live. I'm not gonna lie. With the main character Guts, I thought the protagonist powers would keep you alive for 1 HP, but Walter optimizing the combos right now, just trying to stick to the air, but just waiting the patience on that 5K to pull up.
Oh, but there we go. Gold burst. No safe jump for you. Positive bonus now on Walter's side. A lot of meter and a beautiful 6P as well. Uses the command dash to get the side swap.
Dude, the Mirage for the positioning, Walter is so smart with it. Holding on to the Wild Assault, interestingly, does not value the hard knockdowns. We've seen them do that a couple times now, but just gonna cash out. Should be able to kill with more than enough damage on the hair car. And now, Jobber, we're moving on to a Game 5 for this top 8 qualifier.
Yeah, Bad Moon rising and Walter rising along with it to challenge UMISHO here. One more match to decide who gets to go on to top 8 winners side.
Exactly, and you do not want to be heading down to losers this early.
No.
I say this early, yeah, it's a top 8 qualifier, but there are so many killers. It is so strongly concentrated in the quality of play right now that any set that you any set extra that you have to play is a very strong opportunity for you to get knocked out.
MacMens, Crescendo, Test Your Luck, SQ, Marvelo, Mike Saftig, MJ, Luke, Scambolini. It is a shark-infested waters down there, all right? A bloodbath.
Exactly. And you're a strong player, you can hold your own, but hey, we've already seen a couple upsets in the bracket this tournament. You guys can check out exclamation point bracket. You can check out this damage on the Wild Assault here. Look at the top right of your screen. Walter getting opened up with a counter hit safe jump. Oh no.
Yeah, and you know, that's just a soul bad guy round. You just gotta accept that. Here comes the Tyrant Rave.
Break the glass, drop the base. Perfect on the side of UMISHO. And now we're 1 round away.
Door there. Beautiful use of the Capel for that extra jump. Actually got the side swap JP. Again, you need to maintain that pressure, maintain that momentum. If you give UMISHO an inch, she'll take a mile.
Oh, but the far slash hitting from a mile away. The bad move just a little bit too spaced out. PRC does not save you, and Walter is 1 hit away from. Oh no, never mind. It wasn't 1 throw away. Pixel.
Yeah,
no resources. Walter, you're gonna do this perfect.
Look at that run up. 2K2D. Here comes the disc. Good throw, so risky. There's no way, right? Oh my god, look at the meter that Walter is building up. One more mix could decide UMISHO's fate.
UMISHO, don't let it be you. Oh, wall break. Stop the voices. Didn't even need the pick up on the combo. Last game, last round. Let's see who can close it out.
All right, immediately
stank leg action.
Yeah, goes for the double overhead there and gets a counter hit with the close slash. Walter riding the high of last round here, but the burst comes out from UMISHO.
Oh, that run under was so smart. Walter didn't get the burst, but at least, you know, I was going to say at least you're not in the corner, but now we are JH into the Bandit Bringer. You were not looking for that one.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, me neither. Season 3, the game's been out for years now, but UMISHO still showing us that new tech R slash. Trying to keep you locked down in this corner right now, not taking to the sky, just committing to the ground, the walk back.
Look at this, even in life, but right now Walter is the one with the positioning and the meter advantage here. And we can find one more touch. There's the throw. This could be it.
Yep, next 50% meter to confirm. Should be able to kill on the wall stick. Hair car for Walter to take it 3-2 over UMISHO. What a nail biter of a set.
Millia.
Here's the question. Will Shambles move on?
Mankind
Or
knew
will
that they could not
Dany
change.
put Shambles into Shambles and send him to the loser side?
I don't know. Let's see as we head into game number 1 here. Dany, just such a strong competitor in all respects, has been tearing it up in the online and the offline scene so many times. But we saw a strong performance from Shambles here. See if you can hold on. I say as you get counter hit with the Future Arc.
Yeah, Dany, this is one of the best Kais in all of North America. You've seen it. You've seen the prayers in the chat before. But I think we prayed a little too hard for Dany. Because now he is he's feeling unstoppable.
Yeah. Put your prayers away. Shambles has the full burst available. Let's see what you can make out of it. No, the drop on the 2H there.
Calls right back into the corner. DP straight through the meaty spiral arrow attempt. And that's going to be a huge thing about this, right? Is Shambles is going to have to think about going for those meaty enhanced spiral arrows because they aren't going to be free. Dany has already established that he's willing to go for the DP.
Yeah, the previous time we saw them on the stream setup, they were doing a lot of these enhanced spiral arrows. So now doing the delayed meaties, trying to catch out that DP, which gives Dany the opportunity to go for a wake up match, a wake up stun dipper, and the RC takes the first game.
Yeah, and again, a blistering speed in the first game. That seems to be just the running theme here so far in TNS. Is game number 1 is just as fast as possible.
Yeah, sometimes you want to take that early lead before either of the players are able to get a download. As we kind of, you know, get towards the end here, making our way to the top 8. Again, we're a top 8 qualifier. I'm sure a lot of these players have played multiple sets against each other. They have an idea of each other's play style, but, you know, towards the, you know, the outer skirts of top 8, maybe they just haven't played too many games before. So get as much damage in before you can get the download.
Let's see if we can get that damage in on deck. Trying to go for the 2D there at round start.
Oh, tries to go for the dash 5K, but the stun edge catches you out. Still stuck in the corner here for Dany. Oh, no. Okay. The burst, I agree. Shambles is trying to get so much damage off of it. You know, plus on whip dive kick, it's all good. Back to the corner, but at least you're away from the far slash range of Dany.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate to lose that 50 meter, right? Was really trying to just snipe Dany running forward. But now, that meter could have been used for defensive options to prevent yourself from getting sent through the wall. Positive bonus now on Dany's side, slides right on in. That's going to be the round.
More than enough damage, still had some extra combo to go, and the positive bonus damage buff. Another quick round for Dany here. Nice, the 5K stops you in your tracks in the 2D frame traps here.
Alright, the IADM with the J8. Trying to go for the staggered close slashes there. Shambles just jumps right out of it, wants nothing to do.
We'll get to a little room to breathe. Again, the 2S has been catching out so many players. They're just not ready for that third hit, the multi-hits, thinking that you have time to stand.
I love how bored Giovanna sounds every time she wins around.
She's over it. You know, she's been doing so much of the bodyguarding work. Some of the Secretary of Defense work that maybe Gold Lewis has been delegating, we'll call it, but getting you over to this corner. 6 feet, not going to do a lot of damage, but it keeps you locked down. SDP to fight your way back out.
Just trying to poke with that bar slash. Wow, that the regular stun edge just being so slow enough that it actually still hit Shambles while they're in the 6P. That knockdown goes for the meaty as hell 5K they're hitting in the very last active frame.
HP looking in shambles, but at least it's a soft knockdown here, right? So we return to neutral. BRC, you're trying to do too much right now, shambles. Even the delayed burst is not gonna catch out Dany as he heads on 2-0. Just needs one more game.
Yeah, one more to get into top 8. I mean, this is looking like one of the most stacked TNS brackets we've had in a while, and that's crazy to say because every single week is incredibly stacked in every single game that we run, all right? We have the best players in all of North America here brawling it out, and it's time for another match here of Dany versus Shambles. Let's see who takes it.
Yeah, let's see. I don't know. This could be a 3-0 sweep, or Shambles could be able to put a game on the board. We've been seeing some signs of life, but Dany just playing so aggressive on the high right now. Shades of Scambo almost, like we saw earlier on the stream, but I don't know. Sometimes the aggression does not pay off. The block SDP forces out the burst from Dany.
Yep, step through the wall here as well with the direct player. Goes for the PRC. What a confirm. 2K into heavy stun edge. It works, and the Sacred Edge is going to be enough to take the round. Dany now sitting at set point.
I really don't think I've ever seen that combo before. So again, you know, we've had 95 strives, but we always got to see something new over here. 5K into the strike. Okay, keep it simple. Oh no.
You know, that's what really gets me about all these tournaments is I'm constantly seeing things I have never seen before, and I watch this game every single week. I play it nearly every day. Now Dany is trying to close them.
Scary gets for game here, building up the 50-meter to try and close it out. Blocks on the Stun Dipper.
Look at the wrist stage too. It's in the red. I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter. You get touched and you're done.
Yeah, one Stun Edge could do it. One trade on the JH could be enough. And Dany is going to move on to winner's side top 8, 3-0. We got Razzo versus MFCR.
You know, I agree. I agree, my hero. The HDP nerf definitely did make Leo a lot more honest.
Yeah, not able to get the win con off of the wake up invincible reversal. But from a lot of the Leo players that I've seen, they're, you know, obviously the power level a little weaker, but still being able to get more hard knockdowns with Wild Assault. They're like, I still believe in the character. It's all good.
All right, you see immediately MFCR trying to back up, give a little bit of space. Razzo capitalizing on that and spending the burst early.
Stuck in the wall, stuck in the corner here, but had to use all that meter for the burst, so not going to have the Wild Assault quite ready. 50% available, though.
There we go, gets the DP. Nice, the 2K able to splat to the wall to get that positive bonus. Squeezing out as much damage as possible.
Oh, catches out on the back dash with the far slash here. MFCR gonna get the wall bounces, tries to cross you up, but I think this has the reverse. Oh no! This is actually the super on the other side entirely. Razzo closes out the round.
Look at that dash forward, nothing from Razzo. The respect shown to MFCR. I mean, we also know MFCR is one of those players who can get a little wild with the DPs, right? Even with the HDP nerf, MFCR is just changing the button, just going straight to S, and there's the throw and the run through.
Yeah. Making MFCR scared to use the DP, making him scared to try and go for that cross through when he knows that Razzo is going to be able to react to it. Now you're stuck in the corner, going to be hard knockdown with the Wild Assault.
Oh, nice challenge there with the 2K into the 2D. Immediately gets the back turn stance as well into the Berserker Barrage.
Hard knockdown on the other side right now. MFCR has quite a bit to go before he builds up the 50. You know, I can't believe I said it. I cursed it, but still the super gonna hit on the other side. Razzo just letting the reversal rock. Not quite able to kill. I thought it would, but the guts on MFCR right now. There's no way.
Wow. Again, give an inch, take a mile, right?
Yeah, we were surprised about cross-up super earlier, but now we got anti-air super. Okay, both of these players letting it rock right now. Yo!
Yeah, yoink. Toss right into the corner, catches the backdash there with the BRC JP. Here we go, the pizza cutter sender right through the wall.
gonna see the cross up. No, go for the tap dust, but Razzo mashing the 6B on Wakeham, ready to react, but it's not enough. MFCR takes the first game.
And still very back and forth there, right? Trading rounds here in game number 1. You're only going to see that more as we go forward in the set, and Razzo is able to adapt. Because remember, the last time that we saw Razzo on stream, she did lose the first game pretty decisively, but was quickly able to make those adaptations that were required and then brought it back 3-1.
Yeah, that's the most fun thing as we head into the top 8 of TNS Drive number 95. A lot of times we'll see one game, we'll see 2 games. Oh, MFCR is such strong momentum right now. I wouldn't be surprised if it's in 3-0. But, you know, we're just unlocking layer 2, layer 3, layer 4. And then as those games progress, we're seeing, okay, where am I going to try and adapt, or am I going to hold on to this playstyle and then try and catch them out? Game number 2 right now.
Yep, that hard knockdown, positive bonus coming through. Razzo with such a substantial lead, and the empty jump was so smart.
With JK for the throw, but MFCR still fighting back here. Has a decent mountain to climb with the HP, but 50% gonna be able to close it out off of this next hit. Block on the overhead, no! Right, opting not the RC to try and finish out the round there. Razzo holding on strong to the burst. Grab on the wild assault, okay.
That's crazy. I mean, it makes sense in that kind of situation, right? That's a part where Leo could also go for, you know, a run-through attempt. So just preemptively going for the throw to stuff the run-through or stuff the wild assault was very smart on Razzo's part. Going to capitalize here as well with the super.
Jumping on in, yeah, that safe jump, but RC into the cross-up. Catches out Razzo, but it's not enough to keep the pressure going.
Wow, the mortal counter.
Oh no, it was a meaty counter hit, but it wasn't enough to keep the pressure on reversal super. Razzo lets it rock once again.
Just sending it, full sending it with no fear.
Confidence you gotta have on that Leo Whitefang fellow. Get the hard knockdown once again with the wild assault. You're gonna get it back with this positive bonus, 50% to keep the pressure going.
Right, here's the back throw. Once that advantageous situation goes straight into the super. Is it enough to kill? Not quite. Too much scaling on the back turn K.
Perfect.
Yep,
Pull up for the 5E perfect. Okay.
The classic. Just tap, knock on the door. Excuse me, let me in.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Doesn't matter. All right, 2-0 for MFCR right now. I think it's really interesting as far as the meter usage when MFCR is in the advantage state. A lot of situations we're seeing, oh, maybe he'd be able to get more damage if he'd throw RC'd or, you know, Berserker Slash into the RC. But I think he's holding a lot of that meter for SDP RC, you know, into a cross-up in case Razzo is able to guess right, which for someone who's played so many hours of Leo Whitefang, I think is a good assumption, right? Hold on to the meter in case you need to use the defensive option later. Oh, no! The first bait.
Yeah, probably should have held on to the burst there. Unfortunate, but that's okay. Still, absolutely in this. About to get sent through the wall. Hold on, you might not be in there. Oh!
I was so scared. It seemed a little bit late there on the input, but I was like, I don't know, I can't tell. Safe jab back. Never mind. I'm sorry. I've been playing too much Grand Blue. That jab was not the safest thing in the world, but RC on the 2D.
Oh, we're going to get these juggles, though, mid-screen. Goes for the hard knockdown and is able to get a safe jump, too, baiting out the DP, but MFCR kept himself safe with the RC. Not safe enough, though.
Time to block. RC, big chillin', uses the burst to try and bring this round back. Ooh. Oh, you blocked the cross up, but it was the chip damage, yeah.
Just trying to get those plus frames for that 6H. In this 2D, Razzo's been using that 2D as a stop sign to prevent MFCR from dashing on in. That's kind of the thing with Leo, right? His approach is usually pretty grounded for the most part, so Razzo is trying to capitalize on that.
Yeah, these dash throughs getting checked with the 2D, but still, MFCR running away with it. More round could be sending Razzo down to the loser's side, but Razzo holding on strong, trying to wait for that 50 meter to come back up. Helicopter RC. That keeps your turn into the corner. 5K super. It's not enough to kill, but a hard knockdown with positive bonus. Any next hit kills for MFCR. DPRC. No backdash.
Yeah, but the double 5K, there we go. Razzo staying alive here, but it is still set point for MFCR going into this next round with burst. There's the mortal counter immediately into the wild assault, getting that full corner carry.
Keep yourself alive, crawling your way out of this hard knockdown right now. MFCR goes for the cross-up. But the 2K looks so cool. The weighty hits, just the wall splat with the tiniest move in the arsenal. It looks so sick. Super PRC right before that last hit. Razzo not quite ready for the throw. Hey, MFCR, let it rock. 50 meter in the bank right now. Wild assault available as well. 50 to keep it. Oh, tried to go for the shimmy. PRC keeps you safe.
Yeah, OTG mashing on the back turn K.
Sometimes you gotta show them the life that you're about, but
these players fight for their lives now with Dany versus Walter. It's like watching my children fight. I love these two so much.
Bringing the kids into the chat. Bring your kids to work day with some first-time chatters. Kiske was popping. I see you showing some support. No burst on the side of Dany right now. 2K doing the knockdown. Stay for Walter. Baits off the DP.
Sent to the corner. What? That was very impressive just to get hit by the 5P.
What's stronger? Me with my fast PRC up JD or a single counter hit 5P?
Yeah, so Ty is the master. The master of neutral. The king of neutral even.
The king is getting humbled right now. Walter takes the first round.
Nice just blocks there. You can see Dany not wanting to rush on in, sees how active Walter's movement is being, right? If you go on in without a game plan, Walter's going to end up just right above you and falling right on you with that JS or that J8.
Oh, wow. And the fastball actually just going right past that Fujar arc. I think Dany was expecting it to hit too, but actually ended up just putting himself into the corner. Walter taking full advantage, but not able to open you up after that PRC.
Oh no, slides right in it with the Scum Dipper though, but unfortunately it was a little too far away to get both hits, and the 6P puts Dany right back into a compromising situation.
Oh no, it doesn't bring you back to the corner, but mid-screen you get that 50-50, and the far slash seals out game number 1.
Yeah, and that was a absolutely beautiful bad moon too, with no meter to back it up, and that's what I'm talking about with these players like Walter and like Rat. Once you get to that really high level of Millia play, you can dish your opponent in such a way. The fear of 2K2D getting knocked down into that mix-up when she has no meter is so palpable that you just don't expect the bad moon to come when there's no meter on deck.
One time I got the opportunity to ask Rat. I was like, Rat, why do you sometimes just pull up for the raw bad moon? He's like, I don't know, it's just fun to hit people with bad moon. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I love that for you, bestie. And sometimes, you know, as the opponent there, you're thinking, oh, he has no meter. There's no way. The risk reward is so bad. There's no way they go for the bad moon. But you gotta play with those expectations. But yeah, just playing with the spoon right now. Oh my god, I can't believe Walter's dead. What happened?
Yeah, we were talking about Bad Moon, and Walter just died.
That's what happens when you don't live in the moment. The cross-up, I actually did not think that H-Disc was going to reach. It was just barely the edge, that pixel. Walter leaving Dany not quite at pixel health, but doing quite a grip of damage. Set up another disc here. Wow, these are some back and forth rounds.
Yeah, and then a perfect there, too, from Walter. Here we go now. Straight to the next round. Uses that compel to get the jump forward. Setting up the disc. And look at that. Landing on the other side, hitting Dany, but still able to hold on to that corner.
Up into a dash block on the stun edge, which actually makes the Fuja arc whiff on the other side. Trying to hold on to the airspace. Knows that Walter is not going to approach.
No, chill, hold on. Hold on.
Relax, Dany. Walter's just trying to cook. We gotta cross up. We gotta do the S-disc into the same side. Overhead gets the knockdown. Again, Walter trying to wait out a DP. DP does not come, but Dany's still gonna fall here with a wall stick.
You know what? deserves that.
You earned it. You got it, buddy. Wow.
No, I said Dany deserves that for that cross-up food arc.
Okay,
That was
yeah.
disgusting. Absolutely disgusting, all right?
That's what I'm saying. We saw it cross up in a bad way for Dany earlier. I was like, oh man, cross yourself up into the corner. That's rough, buddy. You hate to see it. And then it crossed over one of the Millia specials. I'm like, all right, you know what? I stopped feeling bad for you. You got it.
But Walter is now sitting at a very strong position. 2-0 against Dany, trying to send Dany to the loose side of the bracket, cashing that ticket to winners finals.
Yep. One game away. Dany, no burst on the field right now, but gets caught out with a 2S.
All right, gets the throw. Immediately into the heavy stun edge. Oki, time to guess. 2K2D, slide right on into the sacred edge.
Oh, shock state applied. You thought he was going to go for the plus frames. No, just whiff the 5K into throw. Another quick round for Dany.
That's why I love to see Kais go for the Sacred Edge to break the wall, because it applies that shock state, right? Meaning that you have a lot more options available on the wake up in the next stage.
Here. A lot of times we'll see Kai get away with, you know, JD or JD, but Walter seems like he's labbed the matchup, right? You know, going for a lot of these 6Ps to reset that pressure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, the wild assault routes. I see you still got the air dash in co. And Dany evens up the life lead right now, but Walter, 50% still in the bank. That's easy to stay safe after the far slash though. If it didn't work once, do it 3 more times.
Yeah, trying to go for those DPs. I get some characters it's going to work, but against a character as fast as Millia, she can get right on in to punish them. There we go. RC baits out the burst, and Dany puts a point on the board finally.
Yeah, when you get the hard read on the burst bait like that, you do not need the Millia speed to be able to close it out. I don't know, Dany. Can you tie up the set count right now? Or is Walter, you know, is this just a small setback in the 3-1? Let's see.
Yeah, for sure. But here we go. Let's see. Are we going to get a game 5? I would love to see a game 5, all right?
Exactly. I mean, we saw the 3-0 sweep earlier, and MFCR is sitting pretty in the winners finals, but Dany not trying to have the same story. He's like, no. Let me get some more content for the YouTube channel. Let me get some more hours. Jump in for the IAD JH. Reset with the throw. Walter gets the H disc set. And we got PC Genjin with a $25 contribution. Much appreciated. Thanks for dropping it into the match arena.
Yeah, thank you so much for the support. Beefing that up.
DRC into the 5K, keeping you locked down in this corner. Walter does not have the resources to go for the hard knockdown, but I don't know, off the positive bonus, next hit should be able to confirm into a kill.
See, just staying grounded here, going for that Foudre arc, and the 5D is gonna connect. Dany squeezing out a ton of damage here and utilizing the Wild Assault for the knockdown and to squeeze out some of that burst that Walter just got back.
Ooh, pull up for the 5K, just barely catching Walter off of his game. 5D on the wake up, and Dany brings the round back.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
And look at that,
The
Dany.
double air dash. Okay.
Round start, Dany just walked his ass back all the way to the corner.
He's like, I'm good. You know, Walter, you can make your way over to me. I'll leave the door unlocked. You're good. No, gets caught up by the later frames of that Lush Shaker. Just going for the full animation there, Walter. Another H disc setup.
There we go. Breaks the wall for the hard knockdown.
Oh, whip on the JS there off the IAD. Dany keeps the pressure going with the RC, but it's not enough. The Capel is so tricky.
And Walter now once again at set point and going into this with full burst as well. Dany about to build it back on the next interaction, but keeping that burst here in this set point scenario is so important. Can we bait out Dany's? No, we don't.
Yeah, we saw the stun edge in the air, trying to keep that airspace locked down, but Walter content to just run up on the ground. No burst available for Dany right now, but right, forced out on the same side. JS, the counter hit, once you get a full grounded conversion. And again, that cross up gonna reset the scaling.
Wow.
Oh, same split.
This should be it. You have 100 meter. Squeeze out as much damage as you can. The wall stick into the winger. there it is. Walter takes it 3-1 over Dany boy. It is going to be trying to deal with the clone in some scenarios. How Faust is going to be able to capitalize on that. But let's see.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. I mean, yeah, we have a lot of long-range normals, but again, the clone is something you can struggle with, but Scarecrow PRC, let's see how Jack is going to be able to deal with that one as we head into game number 1.
Hard Jack getting the first blood here. First comes out early though from PlantainPapi, and wow, the fact that Jack immediately dashed forward to 6B, the scaffold, the very first scaffold of the set, kind of sets a precedent for the rest of what we're going to see.
Exactly. Bold on the defense. The offensive defense, not even waiting for it to come out, says, I know you're going to try and go for this special cancel right now, and I want the best punish possible off the street. Deus Ex Machina to shoot you right through the glass. A quick round 1 for Jack. And walk back into 2K. Pretty safe round start here. Tries to go for the far slash, but even off the JH, I think you hit it a little bit too high to get it confirmed. Punching on through 2K 2D, JD on the other side.
There we go. Nice throw tech there, though. Immediately, PlantainPapi trying to jump back. He's able to hit with the Scarecrow. And look at how far that actually carried Jack with the command grab, putting him into the corner.
Oh, I like the BRC routing just on the off chance that Jack goes for the hero burst, but no more heroes on the screen. Just hold that burst for round number 3.
Damn, no more heroes, huh? But let's see if we can get the touchdown here. There's the 6P. 5D hits its mark, the Happy Chaos Classic, 5D's strongest soldier.
Hard knockdown with the charge wild assault. Jack keeping the pressure going, catches out the backdash after on the save jump down. The BRC back instant overhead. I have never blocked a single one, I'll tell you what, and especially with the loser's top 8 pressure on you, it gets even harder.
Oh God, help! And there we go. Jack takes game number 1 with a perfect, an exclamation point there at the end of a first dominating game.
Yeah, a strong start for Jack, obviously. You know, like we were saying, Faust has a decent amount of tools to try and catch out, you know, Happy Chaos at that mid to far range. Obviously, Scalpel and 6H to catch out a lazy steady aim, but in a lot of ways, I think Jack has been constantly trying to be sticky, keep applying that pressure, where Faust doesn't have a lot of great close range options to contest.
But we do have a great option from Razzo. Rookies coming through with the raid. Thank you so much. Hope your stream went
Yeah, the big 41. Thanks for stopping on by. We're in game number 2 of Losers Top 8. We got Jack versus PlantainPapi. We got the block Scalpel, but just trying to dash block, trying to be a little bit careful here. Forces out the burst from Jack as we go into the steady aim. Run up in the close slash. YRC gets you another turn. There. All right, frame chop off the wild assault. I see you. Oh no, you actually got low profiled out of the far slash. Unfortunate. The Happy Chaos 2K just so scary. Oh damn, steady aim actually missed, but still, even so, the jump back JS able to keep it going. Oh yeah, you didn't quite have the corner carry for the wall. Would have been able to kill with wall break, but 2K 2D gets you exactly what you need with the gun whip. Okay, slip the foot out, 6P into the steady aim. Corner, PlantainPapi has the burst, but are you gonna let it rock? Break the glass. Jack has no burst. Deflect shield to try and put you back to the full screen, but even without the curse, right, you're still able to keep pressure with the shot. BRC forward JS. Oh no, PlantainPapi!
Oh, just going down. Jack going up 2-0 here. Just building this house to perfection right now of pure offense.
Man, PlantainPapi was fighting for his life over there, just trying to make it losers top 8, and as soon as he makes his way in, Jack is like, I've been waiting. He checks his clock. He's like, now I got a speed run to make up time. He's trying to go for this 3-0 right now. We're seeing some good options coming out from PlantainPapi, but in general, Jack's offense has just been so good about reading how PlantainPapi wants to scramble out.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, that's one strength to Happy Chaos, right? Is in that scramble, having access to the 5H, to the gunshot. It really is the great equalizer, right? At any moment, the gunshot could come out and Happy Chaos can get that confirmed, or he can go for risky options and just cover himself with the gunshot. It's why he's consistently been so strong, because of that fundamental tool of covering everything he does with a bullet.
Exactly. You think it's your time to strike, and then all of a sudden you're getting shot with the gat, but let's see if PlantainPapi is able to get a game on the board here. 2H gets to a knockdown round start.
All right, swimming on in, but it's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Trying to shoot for something. Not going to find its mark, but J2K just going to bring you all the way to the other side of the screen.
Stuck to the wall, goes for the wild assault to get that hard knockdown. No reason to go for the Deus Ex Machina, right? We still have 4 bullets available.
Yeah, exactly. About to have the 100% tension. Any anti-air. No, with the 5P, but all good. The close slash right after catches out PlantainPapi. And now we're on set point for Jack.
See if we can stop this short here.
Oh, wild assault into the roll. That is dirty. PlantainPapi is guard crush. Wait for the next strike. It gives you so much time to go through the process. Alright, shot through the skies. Might be a guess for game, but this positive bonus meter building up off of the 2D.
Wow. Fading out the burst and ending it with a perfect.
Potemkin in top 8. Hell yeah. I love that for you. Potemkin versus Soul for loser side top 8.
All right,
Duel 1.
UMISHO, I love you, but you have to understand.
I know who I'm biased towards. I'll tell you what. Shampoo Goblin's trying to hold it down for the Pop Bros right now.
Potemkin in top 8. This boy hasn't even gotten his new special move yet. His wings are still clipped, all right? But he's flying.
Bro, no new special move, but Shampoo Goblin is moving special. Went for the Pop Buster, PRC, and then got the Gold Burst. Unfortunately, with all of those resources, you are still getting wall broken by UMISHO.
Yeah, I mean, this is still suffering, right? Soul can stay at the range to poke against Potemkin here, but Shampoo Goblin's going to have to play out of their mind here if they want to take down UMISHO. Nice! With a PRC immediately into the Pop Buster, but tosses UMISHO all the way back forward.
You know what I'm about. Maybe a little bit too early on the Hammerfall break, though. I think that, you know, White Wild Assault whiffed because you were just a little bit too spaced out. And now UMISHO, off of the scramble, is going to be able to kill you.
Yeah, and there's the round, but you know what? That was a close round. One more Pop Buster away from taking it, so Shampoo Goblin definitely holding their own. Goes for the White Wild Assault there. Round start trying to steal a turn early. It's not going to work.
Yeah, we see a lot of those same round starts from Gold Lewis, from Nagoriyuki, also with the White Wild Assault, but the distance can be a little rough, right? So if UMISHO is just walking back, or especially backdashing, it's really easy to whiff for that round start with Shampoo Goblin, but SDP definitely not going to whiff here. The heavy Volcanic Viper just doing a grip.
Yeah, and I just want to give a huge shout out too to that bandit revolver from UMISHO going over the slide head, utilizing the follow-up there, blowing through with the one hit of armor, and then immediately punishing it. That's going to make it a lot more difficult for Shampoo Goblin to play that neutral game. But what a PRC. Here comes the burst.
Yeah, we're going to see the KBM. Oh no, the channel points!
Oh! PRC to anti-air the Bud Slam. Unreal.
Dude, the Kirby down B had to be stopped. The double hit of the 5K. Bandit Revolver's not enough, but 2K closes it out with a stanky leg. Game number 1 on the board for UMISHO.
The RC into the 5K was incredible because I don't think it would have mattered. I think the JD still would have gotten beat by having Mob Cemetery
on the way down. Yeah, actually. But you know what? UMISHO was like, all right, if I get the HMC, then they're not going to claim it later because they already cashed out on it. I got to make them want to spend more channel points. I understand. Engagement 101. I see you, Umi.
It's the teasing the audience, you know? Oh, we got a new jacket, though.
Ooh, okay, new drip. The Season 3 appreciation skins. I see you, Shampoo Goblin.
Oh, and the 5K. 5K is going to be... Wow.
Yeah, it's like you're saying, 5K is doing so much work in this matchup, right? Shampoo Goblin kind of going for these short jumps, trying to catch out UMISHO, swinging at the ground, but when it's 3 frames, you have so much time to react to whatever Shampoo Goblin is jumping into.
Here we go. It will score a counter hit. Oh, no. Mistimed the Garuda impact and is going to lose the round for that. After spending that burst, UMISHO with a little victory lap with the DP.
Exactly. Yeah, if you're whipping Garuda, unfortunately, it's not one of those moves that you can convert into a drop opportunity. The duration is so long. You need to time it with hard break. Okay, pull up for the pressure here. Far slash action. Backing on up. How are you going to try and make your way out, Shampoo?
Mega Fist back. Yep, forced. Tries to go for the slide head there, but UMISHO had already committed to the jump.
Okay, keep the corner, knows that I think you might have been able to build up the Wild Assault there, but UMISHO content with just keeping the screen positioning to make sure you have all the resources you need to close it out.
Yeah, and look at this, UMISHO just taking to the skies every time, it feels like. Of course, to get over that slide head, right? That's the big factor of it.
Yep, doesn't want to get caught out by that armor, and if you're swinging into it, like you said, you have the Bandit Revolver follow-ups to get through that one hit of bar. Oh, no!
Oh, bless up! Prayers up here for Shampoo. Goblin hits the 6P.
Hit it with the
Six
free hand.
on
No, like this. There we go. JD is going to catch you out with a big counter hit to close out the round.
Look at the size of those thighs, my God.
I know. Bro has never skipped a leg day in his life. I don't even know if he's ever benched. He doesn't need to. At that point, he's a honking chunker, but...
Yeah, he can skip leg day. You see how top heavy he is?
That's true. Every time he walks around to the grocery store just to do some errands, it's already bringing around a ton of weight, but UMISHO trying to get a meaty hit right now. That counter hit, Bandit Bringer, but enough.
Yeah, gonna get sent through the wall here. Now UMISHO with the positive bonus on deck is gonna be able to establish even more pressure towards Shampoo. Goblin has to burst to try and get some breathing room. Heavenly is gonna whiff. That's tragic.
You know, when 3 DPs don't work, you gotta go for the 4th. The counter hit brings another game on the side of UMISHO. We saw a round from Shampoo Goblin, but oh, man, the DP, the 5K, so many options to catch out that air approach. It's scary.
Yeah, but you know what? I still believe we saw a lot of great signs of life there from Shampoo Goblin.
Yep.
And they could still bring this back. I mean, it's going to be a difficult road to travel, but you know that's the road you're going to travel when you select Potemkin on the character select screen, all right?
Exactly. Committing to it, no pocket in the bank. You got to commit to the big boy grappler. And we were seeing a lot of good defense on the Bandit Revolver mixed up as well, but just being able to guard isn't going to be enough. You got to take the turn back eventually.
Here we go, trying to play that long-range game. Man, these FD breaks from UMISHO just electric sliding right on in.
The 1-2 slide, the 1-2 far slash, keeping the pressure going with the Wild Assault for that backdash. Gets caught up by the 5P, but again, what reward are you really going to get off of it?
Yeah, and there we go. Popbuster finally comes through, tossed right into the corner. Shampoo Goblin
trying to get too greedy. Yep.
You know what? If this was next patch, we would have been able to do that JP possibly into the fly.
Uh-huh. Would have been able to get that mid-screen airborne conversion, but Shampoo Goblin playing with what they got right now and trying to put a game on the board.
I don't even know if it's air okay.
You know, not for me to say. I got no clue.
Whoa, that was an interesting trade with the armor there, but unfortunately Shampoo Goblin did land on the ground first before UMISHO. Here comes the Tyrant Brave.
Straight on through the glass. UMISHO not trying to make it to a game number 4 right now. On the hammer fall, RC jumps the pop buster.
Shampoo Goblin definitely gonna hold on to the burst here. No reason to be a hero. Oh!
Chipp on the way down? Oh, okay, never mind. I thought UMISHO was gonna get a little stylish. No!
You have to watch out. 100 meter could just DP, go for wake up super, but goes for the backdash on the white Wild Assault and gets the throw.
Yeah, BRC just gave you so much to react. And yeah, you have the strike invul on the white Wild Assault, but you also have a lot of time to try and grab before you get that guard crush.
UMISHO is just being too airborne for slide head to really work in this matchup, right? Look at that. Bandit Bringer is putting in so much work, eating slide head clean every single time.
Exactly. Has a read on exactly how Shampoo Goblin is going to try and scramble out of the corner. Oh, the Bandit Bringer just barely stalling you right off the ground there. So tricky.
Oh, double into the sweep. Hold up. RC, Garuda again, why not?
Ooh, you want to match so bad. Ooh, you want to fuzzy jump so bad. No, that's it. Caught a wild assault. Tyrant Grave to close it out. And UMISHO sends Shampoo Goblin out of the bracket at 7th place.
But you know what? Shampoo Goblin making it to top 8 with Potemkin.
I mean, now you get to cash out. I get it.
The Kai down players are actually the strongest warriors, all right? They downplayed Kai so hard for so long, the Arc System Works said, okay, let's buff him, let's buff him, let's buff him.
For real. Game 2, let's see it.
All right. Okay, yeah, just going for the run-up throw here, immediately into the save jump. Backdash DP. The Deus Ex Machina, reload the bullets to get that hard knockdown. We did not have burst available to go for the Wild Assault, but now, just keeping it safe. Stun edge, heavy stun edge again, and just runs right underneath to go for the 6P. Dany's movement, these backdashes, these dashes, so on point. Stealing the turn back also with the DP right in your face, and there's the burst as well. Flip it on in, gets the plus frames thanks to the shock state. But shot up against the wall, and Dany is gonna, Jack is gonna be able to close out the round. Straight to the next round though, here we go. A 2D, pull out the gun and shoot him right up against the wall again. And now Jack is starting to steal the momentum back here. Pendulum swinging into his favor, gets the command roll here. Blocks the burst, gets the shot him with the Robocop. Swiss cheese. Looking like a Paul Verhoeven movie. Hey everyone, J2 went to the restroom, but he's back now.
And damn, he's back. Damn, he's good. Yeah, the chair wanted to commentate for a little bit, but it got stage fright. So as soon as it had the opportunity, it was like, oh, I don't know what to do. When's J2 going to be back? Unfortunately, the gamer chair was not strong enough to hold on.
Unbelievable. J2 hit him with the chair reaction.
I know. I had the channel for the one time.
Yeah, we're going to make a Twitch streamer out of you. Yeah, J2.
The classic. Alrighty, game number 3 here, heading back into it.
Oh, wow, kind of shimmied short there and got tossed back into the corner. Here we go, Wild Assault with the delayed 2S also.
Oh, the save actually caught the 6P. The delay from Jack to make sure that the reticle was aiming.
Ooh, my God.
Into the Wild Assault. Look at the corner carry on this, bro.
Yeah, really fancy, stylish combos there from Dany, but Jack is answering back, saying, whatever you can do, I can do better. Here comes the wall break with the Deus Ex.
The corner carry just barely enough to get that hard knockdown as well. Jack is looking pretty strong to be able to close out this round here. Positive bonus. All the Wild Assaults in the world, but don't even need it with a fast RC.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Or happy. You guys still have this meme in the brain? From like 3 weeks ago? You know, I'm glad your memory is so good. Oh, but Dany's defense looking excellent right now. The IAD back JS. All right. You know, it was a wonky hit, but you traded the sides for just a second. I appreciate it.
Immediately gets the RC. Wall splat? No, just misses the last screwdriver. But you know what? That's all right. We actually get to keep Happy Chaos back up against the wall instead of going back to neutral, which is huge. So Jack trying to fight their way out.
Pressure off the close slash into the gun whip gets you so many plus frames. No, the 2H. A little bit too far to confirm there. Bucket situation for both, but with the curse applied and the positive bonus, you gotta go crazy, go stupid. No!
Yep. Lightning bolt versus a gunshot. Gun is going to come out every single time. And Jack now moving up 2-1 here against Dany. 1 game away from eliminating him from the bracket.
Yep, they're both the magic projectiles, right? But, you know, while the King's got the insurance plan, you know, the heavenly weaponry from Happy Chaos definitely coming up strong here. And yeah, Jack only needs 1 more to move on to losers semifinals.
Here we go. Too many matches have been close for comfort so far tonight.
Yeah. Let's see if we can make this one another game 5. Dany's gonna hold on strong right now.
All right, gets a nice throw tech there. Immediately trying to zone out with some nice far slashes as well as the fireball.
Thunder on through. At least you got the corner carry. Yeah, this offensive burst back to the corner for Jack.
All right, Deus Ex Machina, give me back the bullets. Squeeze some damage out while you're on it.
And down to the 50 HP off the jump in JS. Jack has all the damage in the world. It's not going to be enough to kill. But again, hard knockdown, has positive bonus available, and you're at a sliver of health. It's rough. Tried to bait up the DP with the INT back shot. The clash! Or the trade, rather.
Yeah.
2K.
Jack coming out on top, now sitting at set point here. Still sitting with a lot of burst gauge as well, so we can get a wild assault.
See, really trying to bait out the reversal. Bait out the burst here. Finally committing.
Alright, another Deus Ex.
Fly the curse, wall super for the hard knockdown. Guess for game here, Dany waits on the safe jump, but you still have DPRC. Keep you safe.
Look at that, trying to chase down with the 6P, but I think this might be it. If we can get the wall break, is it enough? There it is, Jack. 3-1, eliminating Dany from the bracket. Here we go. Razzo versus UMISHO. Soul versus Giovanna. We are in for a treat here at TNS.
Hell yeah, let's see it. The other side of losers top 6 fighting to see Jack over there in the losers semifinals.
All right, yep, gets the frame trap there with the 5H, the big boot, the sweet chin music, dashes up, gives the knee to the sternum.
Oh, going for the FD, just waiting for a DP to come out, but UMISHO just holding on strong to the FD. The walk back! No! This is something Razzo's talked about before. It seems like the grab range on Geo is so deceptive. Sometimes you see the whip just go through the model. Unfortunately, not the longest grab range in the game. Bandit Bringer ends return.
Yeah, no RC after the Bandit Bringer either, which is interesting, right? UMISHO just... The thing we're going to see about this match, too, is that these two know each other so well, right? It's not even about the character matchup. This is fully about the player matchup, about exploiting each other's habits that they've gotten used to for hours upon hours of playing against each other.
Exactly. It's barely the character matchup at this point. Obviously, the character that you're piloting plays a big role, but at this point, it's player versus player. Just a walk back to dodge on that round star DP, and now Razzo has the screen positioning, but no burst behind him. Still trying to fight back with the 5 Ps. Unfortunately, not going to find their mark.
Yep, scores a good wall break here. Hard knockdown. Runs right on in. BRC for the mix-up, but I love using the YRC there immediately to just disengage and going for the flip kick to swap sides.
Exactly. Get that screen positioning. You're going to need every advantage you can get to try and make your way up on this health lead. On through 6S into the Bandit Revolver, double overhead, beautiful defense from Razzo, but it's not enough.
Check 5K, excuse me.
5K struggle bring it all the way over to the corner for the empowered DP into the Super Soul. Has quite a bit of health, but still going to take quite a bit of damage from Razzo as well.
Create a little bit of space there. No shot. You just low profile with the 2D.
No way. That's exit. That's plus R energy. That's the classic. Bring it back to the OG.
The lowest of the low 2D going underneath the ground. Razzo, whoa, couldn't tell if that was a reset or a missed input. Either way, UMISHO is capitalizing on the opportunity here. Another chance at life.
All right, IB to try and get a gap going somewhere. No, the BR. To the 6P means that UMISHO has an opportunity to fight back here. The throw into the OTG, so close, but UMISHO brings it back from the throws of defeat to take game number 1.
My God, that was only game 1.
Right? Already so back and forth, even in the first bout.
I know, I thought that was at least game 2 at this point, but wow, of course, this is what we're seeing. High-level gameplay down to the wire in nearly every single round here from UMISHO and Razzo, and it's only going to get better as this set goes on.
Exactly. An observation in the chat. They got a song to the end. Yeah, so that's how much they're trying to wait each other out, trying to play that player versus player matchup, but now we're just letting it swing right now with the SDP to get that front back. JS from the top rope, I see you. No fear on the anti-air. YRC to try and turn back. Oh, tried to jump over with the cross out, but 6P, UMISHO ready for it.
Oh, nice. Just checking with the bar slash there immediately into the DP. RC, you want to squeeze out as much damage as possible here with the wall break. No! Doesn't get the wall splat though. Still hard knockdown in the corner is a very nice place to be for UMISHO. Just has to find that one straight hit.
Yep, waiting for it. The empowered crossover, not gonna land, but it gets you. Oh no, it gets you caught up by 2K. Right back out, try and wait for a whip here, and then pull up for the immediate counter hit. Far slash.
Ooh, there we go. Nice RC drift. OTG as well. Fades out the spinning dog kick, and here comes the punish. With the wild, oh my God.
Yeah, you immediately want to make sure that there is no option for the burst on Razzo. I think it was close enough that maybe off of the next like 1 or 2 hits would have been able to build the burst back. So immediately UMISHO going for the checkmate, realizing the situation and the resources available, 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, looking incredibly clean here. Let's see if we can close it out with one more and eliminate Razzo from the bracket. Of course, we do have Jack waiting in losers semis with MFCR and Walter in the winners finals. So this is going to decide our top 4.
Alrighty, this could be the last game of the set, or it could be the start of the run back from Razzo. Let's see it heading into game number 3.
Start something special, huh? Here comes the throw. Oh God, what a trade.
Oh, the air dash back JS to try and get it meaty, maybe bait out a reversal option. The RC up, but unfortunately too far out from the corner to keep it going.
Yeah, that is going to be around here for UMISHO. Splatting Razzo to the wall and finishing it off with the 5K set point now.
Yeah, maybe not so unfortunate after all. You still had that corner positioning afterwards, and now a knockdown towards the corner. Nice smash coming out, the 5P from Razzo. Caught with a dash 5K on the way down. UMISHO trying to hit a button.
C, dash forward, BRC. Oh my God, PRC 6P, unbelievable there from UMISHO. Gets the pickup. I love utilizing the Bandit Bringer too, just as a gap closer to stay on top of the opponent.
Yeah, dash 5K into the BRC. Make sure you get all the room for whatever combo run. Oh! And another pixel. Razzo just not able to close it out, but it's all good. Run up 2K is able to get the round in your favor. Still set point for Umi though.
Wall.
All for the hard knockdown, all the positive bonus, all the meter in the world, but it's not going to anti-air Bandit Bringer. Yep, 15P into the RC side swaps with the 6H to keep the corner. Okay. Oh God, yeah, you could have gone for the fuzzy. It's the high-low after that first hit.
Oh, the empty jump back dash, trying to bait out the throw attempt there for Razzo.
Now bold attempt for the whip punish there with the 6H. UMISHO getting whip punish of her own. No RC, because you knew the 2K OTG would be able to kill the game on the board for Razzo.
Yeah, incredible stuff there from Razzo. This is what we were talking about, the start of something special, right? The start of that comeback here, but still needs to win 2 more in a row against UMISHO, who has already shown such a dominating performance already in this set.
Yeah, it's still going to be an uphill battle. UMISHO has been cashing out on so much damage, and there have just been these pixel-held situations where I don't know if Razzo is dropping towards the end of the combos, or she's going for a setup towards the end to try and close it out with the Oki, and UMISHO just knows you're going for it, is able to guess correctly on those clutch situations. But I don't know, we've been seeing Razzo tighten it up, so heading into game number 4, see if we can tie it up and make our way all the way to game number 5.
Yeah, I almost feel like the frequency that we're seeing those, they are little resets, right? To try and squeeze out some extra damage.
Yes.
Because Razzo's not the... Whoa, that IBFB set was flying. And speaking of flying, there's the DP to blow up the Bandit Bringer.
Alright, run up for the dash bar slash. Forces out the burst from UMISHO. Does not want to give Razzo any momentum.
Casper C, fully charged D.
Solid straight on through. Get the heart knockdown. Back up on the 5K. Oh! I can't believe neither of those reached. They're whipping in each other with the animation, but alright, around.
That's the noise you make when you have to pass someone at the grocery store and you go, oop.
Oop into the RC. Now he's right after.
Oh, but there we go. Guard break in the air.
Wakashi in the chat with the Kappa. He's just running back room to room, and he's like, what's going on over there? Seeing both POVs. With the HDP, let's see if he can get the round on the board. Umi made out the YRC, more than enough damage to put yourself on set point once again.
All right, let's see if UMISHO can close it out this time here. Razzo is going to muster up another comeback. All right, he's trying to go for that 2D. Sweet Chin Music hits its mark, but goes for the dash forward. No follow-up. Instead, tries to go for another reset. Now here, trying to knock through the front door.
Yeah, the quadruple far slash, trying to get the plus frames on deck here. 2S, try and catch up. Oh, but Razzo's not going to bite.
Quad far slash, sees it 1 by, but what a BRC mix. Set through the wall with the Wild Assault, taking away some of that burst. That means you don't have burst for this next interaction.
So scary, just went for the 5P pressure, try and keep yourself safe in case Razzo goes for any type of mash, but the low is going to open you up, and UMISHO moves on to losers semifinals.
Here we go, we're about to pick up this match. Speaking of bad moons, we're going to see a bunch of them coming out from Walty here up against MFCR.
Let's see it. Leo Whitefang versus the Millia Rage MFCR versus Walter for winners finals.
They blame the beasts.
Vamos, Miguel, por cierto, Miguel as MFCR. No, that's godlike. I appreciate it. I appreciate the switch up on the copy pass. I'll allow it.
Beautiful. Oh, we got Ride the Fire?
Good
You're
song
not.
choice here for winners finals, game number 1.
All right, burst early on there from Walter. Who wants to get out of the corner and not allow MFCR to get that early momentum here. This is going to be so important in game number 1. Who can get that momentum and keep it going forward?
Oh my god, the scoop out of the IDJ MFCR immediately taking to the skies. Does not want to have to deal with all these cross-up shenanigans.
Yeah, it doesn't get the hard knockdown though, but that's fine. The Footsies game is on point and round 1 is over.
And the micro delays between the far slash and the 5H just barely get enough meter for that RC towards the end. So smart from MFCR.
All right, Sentinel with the axe kick again. Once more. Into the fray here.
First thing, and Walter trying to fight for his life right now, but the grab right after.
Oh my god, immediately into the pizza cutter, and that is game 1. Click it and ticket.
MFCR is tired of waiting. He's been chilling up here, sitting pretty in the winners final side. He's like, Walter, I'm sorry, I gotta do it to you. Walter, you gotta go. Almost me.
I'm just looking at all this.
Good.
All the copy pastas just being posted.
Sí, soy fan de top players, pero no para mucha bola XD. I love
Let's
that.
go, Miguel.
Let's go, Miguel. All right, heading into game number 2 here. Let's see if Walter can hold on strong and put a game on the board. I like the 2K, a safe option to try and see if MFCR is getting greedy with the approach.
Ooh, wow, and actually getting pushed out far enough, utilizing the Wild Assault to cancel into the run-through. Very inspired option there from MFCR. Going to get the wall break as well, and still has 75 meter on deck.
Oh my god, climbing up to the 100. Yeah, gives you so much. Just cross under and get another RC afterwards. Walter said, nah, I'm just going to hold on to the first, man. I'm good. Walter changed colors, you look too much like pizza. That is a crazy sentence right there. I had to put some blue on the screen just to make the pizza allegations were defeated, but the cross-up didn't get blocked by MFCR. Nice.
Oh, wow, the 5P as well to prevent the cross-up attempt there. MFCR just stopping Walter in his tracks at every single point, Jatsu.
Oh my god, trying to send his man down to the loser's side as soon as possible. He does not want to have to deal with the sharks in the water down there.
Okay, yes. Calling out the run through this time with the throw. Very smart. Able to get the anti-air close slash. But what are we going to do with this wall break? Breaks it with the hair car, not with any meter.
Yeah, we've been seeing Walter hold onto the meter after the positive bonus situation a lot. Kind of in the same way that MFCR likes to hold onto the meter on the offense. It's so oppressive on the back turn. And back turn K is going to be able to put 2 games on the board for MFCR.
I mean, you know, honestly, J2, I don't see any reason to continue this, sure, until Millia gets at least some new move. This is the last hope for her in this game. All tournaments are lost. Matches against top players are unplayable. It doesn't matter what these biased and corrupt bloggers say, and no matter how high they put Millia in their cheap tier list, you'll see it with your own eyes.
Dude, open your eyes. You know what's going on. Potemkin has never told a lie in his life. I'm telling you. A man would not pull up to the YouTube comments day after day, VOD after VOD, if he was not spitting the truth, is all I'm saying.
I love him. I love him, honestly. It makes me smile every time I see his comments.
He's loyal, I'll tell you what. But the Millia loyalist Walter is still going to be holding on here in game number 3. See if he can put a game on the board, but MFCR has just been running away with the set.
All right. Here we go, dashing up, tries to go for that JS. Look at that, the 5P anti-air again from MFCR.
So strong. Walter is just struggling to find any approach that makes his way in to open up MFCR. And when it's on the back foot, when MFCR gets the offense started, Walter is crumbling.
I'm just so blown away by how strong the 5P is right now as an anti-air.
Yeah, especially on the counter hit, you're just able to route to the corner. You have the wild assault for that hard knockdown, and then it's party time. But speaking of counter hits, finally baiting out a DP here, and Walter able to get a hard knockdown of his own.
Let's see if we can finally turn things around. Has a lot of meter too. Catching the backdash there with the Bad Moon PRC. Very nice. Should be able to close this out here. Straight into the super. There we go. Walter finally getting a little bit of momentum here, but now we need to carry that forward into this next round. MFCR still has burst available.
Fighting for your life. You closed out the last round with the pizza cutter. The pizza pallet still available to Rose to try and catch out an anti-air attempt, but still not going to get too much reward just off catching a 5P. Alright, we're into the wall break. Should be able to kill even on Millia right now. It is a little scaled, but it's guesswork game. Walter, you have a burst available. How are you going to use it? Oh!
Ooh, the Hail Mary Wake Up Gold burst. Not going to get any reward. This is going to make things even harder now. It just throws out the DP. Are you kidding me?
Insane for MFCR here, but we still got 3 other players left in this bracket. Show us your finest works as we head into losers semifinals.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
If Jack beats up my grandma, I will never forgive him. All right, go back to the drawing board on that one.
All right, but nice jump back there from Jack, forcing the burst early out from UMISHO. Another anti-air 5P. We're just on one tonight, huh?
Oh, there we go. The wild assault from downtown gets the hard knockdown for Jack. Oh no.
Seen so many anti-air 5Ps tonight. I really do think Slayer's going to be the next character.
That's what I'm saying, bro. See a couple back dashes. It's all foreshadowing for the next character. Not enough meter for the hard knockdown, unfortunately, but UMISHO 50%, and Jack looking worse for wear on the health bar.
Yeah, and look, Jack just putting out all these normals too, right? Because you have the gun to back it up, so why not? Just stay active. There's the YRC, pushes UMISHO back into the corner, but now we're out of bullets and out of options. There's the 6H OTG.
Enough to kill. That's the damage you need to close out round 1. It was looking so commanding for Jack, but he's undeterred. He's fighting back.
Run right on in for the far slash. But still, set back to the wall again. Deus Ex.
Yeah, caught up the back with a steady aim. There we go. Deus Ex to break the wall. DPRC in your future. No, actually not going to go for it.
Oh, and there we go. The knee right up against the wall. That was the longest airtime I've seen.
Yeah, right? You were really trying to bait out there. I understand, Jack. I'm already here. I might as well almost fully commit to it, but we have to go on damage once again, heading into the next stage transition. 50% to your name.
Oh no, not able to pick up though after the bounce. It's alright though, still sitting on a absolutely monstrous amount of meter here. Here comes the RC into the wild throw, get dunked.
Man, and that was only game number 1 for UMISHO. It felt so back and forth during that set. I thought we were in game 2 or 3 already, but no. We still got a long set ahead of us here.
Yeah, absolutely here. And then still, after that, whoever wins this has to go up against Walter. So you know Walter is definitely fuming, stewing, wants that run back so bad. So I don't envy whoever has to go up against him next.
Exactly. He's seeing blood in the water. The Sharks are fighting for their opportunity just to fight Walter, but he's sitting pretty over there in the losers finals. They're fighting for the opportunity to get to him, and Jack wants to make his way over.
There we go. Get some run up throw. OTG squeezing some extra damage.
Trying to hold on to the corner here. Nice. Doesn't bait out here with the BRC down JS, so UMISHO still got the corner.
Oh, meaty Fafnir. Immediately into the run up throw. UMISHO really mixing in a lot of throws now here. Wow, magic.
Yeah, it's not quite enough to kill. Has to go for the IID back JS, but it's not enough even with the tap dust.
And this is actually still really doable for Jack. He's going to get this hard knockdown thanks to the Deus Ex, which means he can set up the curse now and kind of hang back to build up some meter.
Yeah, set up the curse, maybe going for the scapegoat. It's a little nerfed because you have no health, but at least you're not losing anything in particular. But no, just going to pull up, try and go for that close range pressure. But 2D steals out the round.
UMISHO 1 round away from getting a 2-0 lead. Jack still hasn't been backed fully into the corner yet.
All right, he goes for the 2S, gonna run up and take some space, but Jack kind of high profiling with the 5K. Hey.
Deus Ex Machina refill those bullets once again. And this round is looking really good for Jack, right? Very healthy, still sitting on burst. Full bullets and positive bonus, but that could all turn around right now with one clean backdash far slash from UMISHO.
And the backdash BRC actually made it, so Jack trying to catch the backdash was stuck in the animation for so long, but UMISHO stuck to the wall right now. Deus Ex again breaking the glass with all these bullets. Jack, all right, one more hit should be able to tie up the round count. One all over again. It's like we never left. Just trying to dash block your way in with 2K into the shot. UMISHO not going to bite on the burst.
No, not at all. Holding onto it for dear life here. So important, especially to spend it that early on to try and gain some momentum against Happy Chaos, but it's not going to work out. Jack steals it right back, setting UMISHO up against the wall and baiting out the DP.
Wall stick with the wild assault. Again, Jack has not broken the wall in so long without that hard knockdown. No, you were actually able to go for the 2K there. I thought you were just barely airborne.
Right, hard knockdown, set up the curse. sticky situation. Goes immediately into the wall assault. Look at that cross-up.
Oh, you tried to be a little funky with the cross-up shot, but unfortunately, UMISHO is too woke for your game to give her an opportunity to fight back.
Wow, one combo. And we're basically evened up. But still, 100 meter here on Jack's side. There it is. Far/counter hit, putting a point on the board and tying things up.
Sometimes at the 1 HP, you gotta be a little bold, but running straight into the /, Jack was looking to hold that space, and now we're 1-1 in the set.
Chat, I'm gonna call your parents.
I'm gonna send the screenshots and mail it over to your parents. We gotta have the parent-teacher conference real quick.
Yeah, y'all got chill.
Too much. Happy Chaos has a gun and a car. It's not a fair match. It's true. He rolls up with the lamp though after the windscreen.
Says, get in, loser. We're driving to losers finals.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alrighty, game number 3. Gonna punish that 5K with this. That's nice.
Immediately dashing on him with the bandit, delayed with the second hit as well, but it's not gonna matter. Jack tossing UMISHO right back into the corner and baits out the DP again. These DPs are starting to get UMISHO killed.
Yeah, trying to show the aggression on the board, but Jack is ready to hold on, play a little more passive, and defensive says, no. If you're gonna go crazy like that, I'll let you run. Throw the reset on the pressure here, gets the first round on the.
Wow, nice IBFB. They're actually pushing UMISHO out. Pretty nice distance. But again, closing the distance again. Just jumping in with that JS. UMISHO's use of JS is better than any soul on the planet right now, I think.
Yeah, right. The ID back JS is the JS setup to whip a grab and go for a wild throw. Oh no, you have 100 meter. I guess you're trying to wait out the burst, but yeah, Jack's not gonna fight here. Just let that meter rock for the next round.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Alright, Bandit Bringer again here. And immediately answering with a DP this time. 6Ps the Fafnir attempt and tries to go for the cross up. Once again, J2, DP getting baited out. Massive punish from Jack. So much reward from
Yeah, I mean, if UMISHO is not gonna, try and go for the Obari, try and go for the mash in the back though, when Jack is looking for the baits the first. Should be a second game after Deus Ex Machina. We are 2-1 Jack.
bang bang. And Jack on the come up now.
Yes, UMISHO. No, UMISHO. The roller coaster of watching losers semifinals right now. We're fighting for our lives.
I hope you are putting your money where your mouth is, putting points into those bets, and also putting money into the match arena, which we're currently sitting at $69.65. Let's try and push that to over 100, right? We had 150 plus players entering, so let's try and get that bracket to $150 if we can. I know we can do it. We still got a few matches left. Exclamation point Match Hero in the chat to bring that link up.
Exactly. I know you guys got it, and you put some stakes for these players to try and fight for as we head into game number 4, loser step. We got a far slash pressure. No! Frame trap with the 5H on the backdash.
There's the RC into the clean hit. DP gets the full pickup afterwards. Help. Help.
Help! Yeah, I actually can't believe that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I thought Jack was done for, but 5K not gonna find its mark. Still trying to keep the pressure, but the shot just a little too late for the 2K.
Yep, sticking out the Tims there, able to take the round. But let's see if we can tie things up and take it to a game 5.
Instead of reflecting on himself, he claimed the Vic. Do not disrespect his Zippo lighter like this. Come on.
Crazy.
Flame of Corruption is trying his best right now. UMISHO is trying her best to try and make her way out the corner, but gets caught up with the far slap. Oh, no.
What are plus frames?
See when I mashed 5H on hit. Let's go.
Plus frames are a state of mind, all right?
I'm saying, you gotta get out of the loser's mentality. We are in the loser's side, but eventually trying to get that win. Jack bursting out to try and stay alive in this round number 2.
Here we go. Into the Tyrant Rave.
Doesn't matter the scaling with that super and the wall break. You are absolutely dead. And UMISHO ties up the set and brings us to a game number 5.
Wouldn't have it any other way here to determine who is going to challenge Walter in the losers final. Still a few more matches left, but it's not over yet between these two.
Exactly. More games played, more stakes on the line, and more data for Walter to pull on if he's catching up on the stream right now, trying to see, okay, who am I going to be heading up against in the losers final?
Oh, but the burst early on. Again, we've seen we should go for a lot of those early bursts. It's definitely smart to do, right? Because you can build your burst back way faster with the positive bonus, and you have to prevent Happy Fruit Chaos from getting that early lead.
Oh, shot out of the skies. UMISHO trying to match on the way down, but Jack going for the frame trap here. I'll see you in the second round.
Bon voyage.
Point.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Ooh, walk back on the far side here. Gets caught out in the wild assault.
Yep, no, wake up 5K anti-air. Okay, UMISHO, I see you.
Hot across the setup there. The jump from Jack getting challenged. UMISHO with a jump back bandit revolver, able to route off of it as well. Damn!
Yep, here we go, hard knockdown as well, thanks to that wild assault jumping on in, but the YRC gives us a little bit of breathing room.
Your life, UMISHO, you still got a decent amount of health to work with. Oh, actually, for this success head of the wild assault, I think Jack hold on to the burst here just in case. Oh, not gonna use it though. Trying to see if UMISHO is gonna beat it out, but no, just pull up with a Tyrant Rave.
And the Tyrant Rave is enough to do it. Final game, final round now, and UMISHO, both players with burst still on deck.
No resources, but stripping a little bit of that burst with the wild assault. UMISHO gets caught out with the JS on the way down.
Yep, wild assault on the slump there. Hard knockdown, gonna give us the opportunity to reload some bullets, but actually doesn't take that opportunity. Down to 1. But there we go, with the knockdown, gets 2 in the chamber. Isn't gonna matter, the safe jump is off, and the DP connects.
Oh, tries to bait out the burst, opting to keep the corner here so that you can go for the wild assault, strip the burst, checkmate, so you can't even burst out of the combo. And now Jack is 1 hit away. No, he got the burst.
Yeah, we have 100 meter on deck too. But we're seeing the house that Jack built being dismantled right before our eyes. There's the YRC, get off me.
Hey, another chance at life on the corner, carry the world off of these dash cans. Now you get a hard knockdown. You'll have to wait so long for that 50% meter to come back up. And if you want to run that close range pressure, you're in range for the DP.
Revolver! Fastest draw in the West. It's the hot seat, as Proxy would say.
Yeah, fighting for their lives here over in losers finals as we head into game number 1.
Let's rock.
All right, 2K2D, Walter starting off strong. That backdash into the far slash really just psychic in the way that he's able to place these buttons to catch UMISHO pressing. PRC into the close slash once again. Remember, once you land, there are a few landing recovery frames. K2D, super, gonna get the full pick up here, and that is round number 1 in Walter's favor.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
K2D, set it up once again. Wow, that was absolutely disgusting there with the JP, but it's not gonna matter. UMISHO swinging for the fences. Immediately into the wild assault, a clean 70% damage combo hitting its mark. 2K6P, that's gonna be a round here for UMISHO as well. No! We didn't get the Tyrant Rave. Oh my god. Magic Pixel just narrowly avoids the hair car twice in a row.
The standstill into DPRC is insane. Umi was waiting for a third air card, but unfortunately not going to find a smart Walter.
Yeah, here we go. Tries to go for the 2K2D again. That is the cornerstone of Millia's game plan, right? Hitting that 2K2D in order to start running the mix-up game.
All right, H on the screen, tries to go for the double overhead, but UMISHO is too woke to the defense.
The patience, too, from Walter. Just so cautious about approaching. Bro, there's no way to block that immediate overhead into low. There's absolutely no way.
It's evil. Me personally, I'm not blocking it a day in my life, but FD buys you a little bit of space to try and make your way back in and end Walter's turn. There we go. Close it out with a hair car 2H. Walter puts a game on the board.
Yeah, I mean, Walter's Millia, I don't even have like the words to describe it, to be honest. He just plays at such an insane level. The amount of thoughts that have to be going through his mind every single second, right? Because if you get hit once as Millia, you just absolutely turn to dust, especially against a character like Soul. And the amount of inputs per second for some of these mix-ups that he's doing too. He has to be 2 steps ahead at all times. But here we see the swap to Happy Chaos now.
Hey, yo. All right, UMISHO was tired of the Soul shenanigans. You know, retire the Flame of Corruption for now and keep the Millia locked on gunshots. Timeline, UMISHO bad ending. I don't know. I mean, it's looking pretty good for UMISHO as we start out here. J2K to try and keep the pressure going with the gunshots. I'm so impressed that he's able to swap back and forth between these characters when Happy Chaos is so high execution. He's able to, you know, just run it back with just muscle memory.
I mean, it's like riding a bike, right? UMISHO was the best Happy Chaos in the entire world, so just jumping right back into it has to feel like putting on an old pair of boots.
Exactly, you're just used to it. It's trained in the muscles by now. You got it. And Walter fighting for his life to try and make his way in.
Yeah, and now, I mean, hey, if you can't catch Millia, then just put the curse on her and then shoot her out of the skies, right?
Oh, and shoot her out of the skies. You did, UMISHO. To be able to get the hard knockdown here. It's not quite the kill, but yeah, you're guessing for game here. No, okay. Whip the J2K into the 6S to catch the match after UMISHO ties it up in game 2.
Immediately landing into the sucker punch is absolutely wild. And the fact that it worked is even more crazy.
Yeah, there was rage behind that 6S, I'll tell you what.
Oh, but here we go. Got to keep it going forward. Tied up 1 apiece.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right, round start situation. Far slash immediately comes out from Walter into the hair car, forcing the burst out of UMISHO. And that seems to be like the new meta in Strive as well, right? Is if you lose the opening gambit, you just spend the burst to try and reset it and get another chance. Because if you score that wall break, you're going to get it back anyway. It is a little bit high risk, high reward play style, but you know what? That's what Guilty Gear is all about. Here we go. Right now, UMISHO staying low risk. But Walter ends up getting the reward here. All right, 2K2D, draw the gun, able to take the round here. Now UMISHO 1 round away from securing a 2-1 lead. P 6P. Wow, getting the full confirm there into the disc as well. Very interesting. You see Walter still going to the skies here. UMISHO is having a much easier time having the gun available, having some of these great long-range poking options like that 5K. Oh, triple overhead into the bad moon. Nice stuff there from Walter. There's the fully charged 5D. Just a raw hair car at the round start situation. Gets the throw, and Walter able to take a round, tie things up 1 apiece.
Hair car off the range. Walter had to, you know, show a little bit. Oh, there. We got a Dany. Oh, no, this is keeping you safe. I think that.
Scores the throw. Gets the 5D. Alright, Deus Ex Machina, yeah, gonna refill those bullets here. Not gonna be enough to kill, though, even on Millia. Oh, so close. Just needs to find that single touch. UMISHO trying to chase with the sucker punch, the 6S. YRC goes for the fastball. What a pick up there off the Capel, too. It gets the hard knockdown thanks to the hair car. Tries to cross up, but the 2K just a little badly spaced, and UMISHO is going to get a 2-1 lead here. And what is Millia's hat called? Just Google a Russian hat or something like that. You'll find it.
I'm sure you can find it somewhere. I'm sure it's on the wiki.
She's Russian. It's that fancy Russian hat, but without the ear flaps, you know? $1 and I shave my head? Nah, bro. Sorry.
Duel
The risk reward on that one is not looking great, I'll tell you what.
No, not at all. Bro, I'm too white to be shaving my head, alright? Here we go. Gets the 5K into the 6S. Oh, but the VRC forward into the back throw. Don't worry, y'all. We're trying to figure out the technical issues with J2's mic. For now, it's just you and me, though. All right, there's the knockdown immediately into the disc. Oh, nothing afterwards. Just the 2K, huh? Wanted to hold UMISHO down in the corner. But it's not going to work out quite yet. There's the 5D. And now UMISHO sitting at set point, threatening to eliminate Walter from the bracket here and move on to grand finals. But Walter has other ideas. Gets the cross-up, but no full confirm. That's fine. Hair car immediately into the 5K. 6H. Send it through the wall. Oh, tried to do run up point blank hair car, but UMISHO woke up with buttons instead. Yeah, run up 2K. Figure it had to be a miss input. This time though, hair car is going to trade. And Walter should be able to close this out here, but the burst comes out. UMISHO does not care, wants to be a hero, wants to close this out, has 100 meter, why not? 5D hits its mark, and that's going to be it. I believe so. UMISHO takes it 3-1 over Walter.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
But here we go, grand finals of Guilty Gear Strive number 95 here at TNS. UMISHO on the loser side of the bracket going up against TNS's own MFCR, sitting comfortably in winner's side. Starting off here. Nice, gets the run-up throw. UMISHO gets the JK as well for the overhead on in with the air dash. 5H to break the wall, get that positive bonus on deck. Already has nearly 75 meters. And there we go, first round.
The first round, the players are ready to play once more for one round.
What a dominating performance. Oh, and they're spending, you know what?
Okay.
I appreciate it, because they both spent for birds.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. So just trying to keep things as even as possible here, recreate it, and UMISHO getting the clean hit DP immediately into more DP loops, and is going to take game number 1 just like that. Wow.
Yeah, a quick second round here, but we gotta remember Umi is coming in from the loser's side, right? So not only does she have to win this set, she has to reset the bracket and win another afterwards. So gotta have a lot of mental fortitude to move on, but one game in the tank, pretty good.
Yeah, looking pretty good so far. Taking basically that entire game with DPs alone.
Yeah, even resetting the state, you know, DP on the brain. When you actually started playing, you know, we'll keep the momentum going. Combo up DP.
Keep the DPs up.
True.
Duel 1.
Let's see if we're going to keep the DPs up, though, going into game number 2 here. MFCR backing up, just being a little bit cautious. Doesn't want to overextend, but is going to get clipped by the whiff punish there with the far slash.
All right, slashing on through, tries to put the wild assault, but not quite fast enough to strip the burst. UMISHO stuck in the corner, though. Run up, double step dash, got the one as well. Finally cashing out on the 50-meter. MFCR knows that's going to be able to kill with the X.
Yeah, very nice there. MFCR finally taking a round. And now we need to be able to take a game. We cannot allow UMISHO to get carried away with the momentum here, especially after they both got kind of put on ice from the lobby crashing. But here we go. Back turn 5K tries to catch with the overhead. UMISHO's back up against the wall, using that FD just to push out, but it doesn't matter. 5K is so good at just re-closing the gap.
Yeah, that advancing normal makes it so scary. You think you're safe after that. You think it's your turn to try and make your way in, but still had to use the burst. MFCR gets the back throw.
Yeah, there's the dash. Again, going out of this back turn stance into the 2K, keeping the pressure up. And MFCR is able to close out a game with 2 rounds straight there, tying things up 1-1.
Close it out with the deep tie up. All right. Eat big fish. Oh my, that is a large fish. Look at that.
Follow
I don't
my
even see
lead.
it. But what I do see is Alex the Lion coming through with the 4 months Monday Night Gear. That is right. Every single Monday here on TNS, same time, same place.
Hell yeah. Thank you for the prime. And if you guys have already used your Twitch subs, all good. You can stop by that Maturino. But hey, heading to game number 3, let's see who can break the tie and pull ahead.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right, duel number 1 here in game number 3. Game number 3 of our first set of grand finals. MFCR starting off strong again, getting the burst out of UMISHO in a clean amount of health. But there we go, DP into the RC. Just such a safe reversal. 5P isn't going to work, though, against the Bandit Bringer this time.
I need to cross the Bandit Bringer crazy. No, the 2H. That is so unfortunate for MFCR here. BRC gives you all the time in the world to pick up with the 2K.
UMISHO needs to be careful here. There's the RC. Wow, 2K and is still able to get the throw afterwards. Interesting.
Oh, tries to go for another 2S. Caught up by the gun flame, and UMISHO takes the round here. RC.
MFCR is about to get burst back, though. UMISHO does have enough for a wild assault or a deflect shield. 6B hits its mark. Immediately tries to go for the reset into the throw, but nice jump out there from UMISHO, getting a Night Raid Vortex also for her troubles.
After 50%, he's gonna use it for the POC mix. Oh, off of the wall slump. Okay, into the first setup. One more should be enough, but MFCR first.
Yeah, but 5K 2D now. UMISHO 1 game away from resetting this bracket.
We might just be able to see it. I don't know. You gotta take it 1 versus 3 at a time, but UMISHO pulling ahead of game, it's strong.
Yeah, looking incredibly strong. Just a great setup. And UMISHO, for a character that some people would consider pretty straightforward or pretty simple in Soul Badguy, UMISHO makes him so complex with her setups, the usage of her meter, just the different decisions that she makes. You see a lot of the time going for these Bandit Bringers, knowing they're not going to hit, but recognizing that they're going to close the gap and allow her to get a meaty button, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, we're talking about all the BRC mix that UMISHO has been dedicating these 50 meters to, and coming up so huge off the mix. You're going to use the damage right now into the Tyrant Raid. I was so scared it wasn't going to reach, but barely the critical height reach.
And there we go, 5K 2D, drift upwards to make sure we can squeeze out as much damage as we possibly can with this route. And UMISHO is sitting at reset point with a perfect.
Nice. Basically a 2-touch run for UMISHO.
Interesting route is right. I mean, Soul is the open world character, right? Everything goes into everything. Nice 2K 2D again into the RCJS.
Make your way on through, get the hard down. Has to get to the back. No, just goes for the close slot. And UMISHO ready for the DP, not ready to pick up after this.
Are you kidding me?
Oh god.
Well, there's the reset. UMISHO with a 3-1 reset. Empty jump. Super. Because each will get to that goal easy.
Alright, let's see it. Game 1 post reset. UMISHO immediately trying to pull up with the man. Ringer.
All right, burst there from UMISHO, pushing MFCR all the way to the corner, closing that gap immediately with the Fafnir and squeezing out a chunk of damage.
Oh, right, grabbing the cross up there. UMISHO ready for the reaction.
All right, nice 2K2D. Gets the back throw.
Right, HG that back turn knockdown, trying to wait a mash out for UMISHO. The counter hit. Ready to confirm. Didn't believe in the hit, and Viper takes the round.
Whoa, what a trade! What? UMISHO lost that, and MFCR won in the trade there.
Like, well, vamos, Miguel. I truly, in my heart of hearts, that would be the grand. I thought a turbo $40 contribution from Metrino. Come on.
Yeah, thank you so much, Turbo. A monumental drop of money in there. 40 big ones. We appreciate you so much.
For 40 of my.
Are we still in?
Oh.
Are we still alive? Can you hear us?
Hearing the sound. Okay, okay.
All right, we're back. We're okay. We're okay. Oh,
UMISHO versus
Duel 1. Let's rock.
all right, dashing on in, but this time MFCR is able to get the whiff punish, counter poking with that 2S.
Oh, run up with them. So they're trying to put MFCR back to the wall.
All right, but the DP hits his mark, goes for the run through to the other side. UMISHO immediately waking up with the DP. MFCR trying to challenge back. And MFCR currently has just kind of been keeping UMISHO mid-screen with a lot of left-right mix-ups here. Hasn't quite gotten the chance to push her to the wall. There we go, Berserker Slash. Nice challenging there with the 2K into the 6K. One more touch is all we need here.
Get a stanky leg. No.
Oh, and there's the challenge on the run-through attempt, too. MFCR is just trying to find any stray hit, trying to pull out all the stops, especially checking with that 5P, but nothing seems to be working.
Hey, 2D PRC seems to safe, but not safe enough. UMISHO.
Just enough meter there for UMISHO to be able to close it out. Built it just in time.
Trying to slow it down. Beautiful counter hit from MFCR to side swap.
And there we go. Sent straight through. 2D RC, but the burst comes out there from UMISHO. Wants to have none of that. Fully charges the Bandit Bringer too to make sure that MFCR can't time the anti-air properly. Oh my god. Yeah, you had to burst there. That BRC JD into a clean hit DP was absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, you were going to eat it. Get it. No, back throw.
Putting out the JPs to make sure you can keep that gapless. Nice. Able to get the run through immediately into the overhead, and MFCR able to score a round. Can we go up 2-0?
Can we make it a game here? Down on the burst, but let's see. Hold on.
Oh, letting the DP rip with no meter to back it up. MFCR is going to pay dearly for that one. But the wild assault drops. UMISHO let it loose too late. That's a huge opportunity.
Scooping up a lead. No, the back throw again.
Yep, RC, plenty of meter. Here comes the Tyrant Rave. Doesn't even need it, but misses the 6H. Oh my god, that was so scary for UMISHO, but is still able to tie things up 1-1.
Man, the scrambles back and forth. A drop here, a drop there, a pixel of life. But UMISHO is so strong in the clutch, able to bring it back to the lowest health.
Yeah, absolutely. But we have a hell of a competitive set here. Remember, MFCR was able to get one game in the original set before we went into this reset, right? Let's see if if history's going to repeat itself, right? He currently has one. Yeah. UMISHO has gotten one now. Is she going to run away with two more?
Oh, let's see. Is it the same story as the last set, or is MFCR going to the script in game 3?
And Miguel finished the story. This is a good way to start. Gonna get the full corner carry into the wall break for that positive bonus and hard knockdown. But immediately just wakes up DP. UMISHO has no fear, no respect.
Look at a decent amount of try. Oh no, even up the health lead. And now the gap is even bigger. 100% meter spend. MFCR closes it out. There we go.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
All right. Trying to go for those guard points as well. Gets the 2K into the 6K. Again, with the Wake Up 5K, Wake Up 5K has been such a solid option for UMISHO all night long. I mean, 3 frames with the right up on you like that is really good, especially if they're mistiming the meaties.
Yeah, just map on the cross upside. No. You gotta enforce the respect of the back turn. Otherwise, I'm throwing out the 3-frame Amare. The jump back bandit revolver again. We've seen so much of that from UMISHO with the air movement.
Oh, and another challenge there. 2K2D6H. UMISHO, this is such a key round.
Yeah, I love that delay at the end, trying to see if MFCR would fight on the burst, but just using it to try and keep the pressure on Wild Assault.
See, able to score the hit. DP into RC, but actually doesn't go for a run-through attempt, which is really smart because UMISHO has been blowing up the run-throughs all set. Oh no, missed it. Such a tragic miss in that 2H that if we didn't drop that combo, it could have gone completely different, Jade-Su.
Oh, but still fighting back here. MFCR, no, unfortunate off of the scramble. UMISHO pulls ahead one more game, 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1 in the reset, and I feel like that could have gone in MFCR's favor. We just didn't miss the 2H. That could have been just, but it's those kind of drops that matter, right? That matter in these high-pressure sets. It all comes down to those minor mistakes, those minor adjustments.
I know, you have all the pressure in the world. Post-reset, you're trying to close it up for grand finals, and, you know, sometimes it's those nerves, those drops in the final sets that can really spell doom in the story. But game number 4 here, let's see if Gummie's able to close it out. MFCR wants to bring us for game number 5.
All right, here we go. Nice, gets the 2S immediately into the bandit revolver. He hits its mark.
Up the jump out, but no, MFCR just holding on into DP.
Oh, and challenging the back turn there with the far slash. Great spacing from UMISHO. He's gonna get caught though. Mortal counter on the 2D should be enough to close this out here with the pizza cutter.
The super flash, the flash of the health bar, and then immediately the kill right after it. MFCR wants one more game.
Great just block though on the run-through attempt. UMISHO doesn't want to allow that one more game to happen, wants to take home the gold right now. Beautiful Cortex immediately challenging with that 2K. But the BRCJS, here comes the pain.
So much reward off of using that burst to keep the corner here. UMISHO. MFCR fighting back, but again, the 5K just doing so much work in these small gaps.
It has been all night. It's absolutely been insane how well 5K has been working.
UMISHO holding up strong to the defense. Are we going to let the DB rock? Oh, this is broke.
Oh no, this is tournament point, Jade-Su. You can't be making those kind of mistakes.
There we go, Fast. Just hit it out.
He's able to actually get the run through and now has his corner positioning, but isn't able to hold on to it. The JK there from UMISHO getting the coast-to-coast confirmed.
Off of the air-to-air, incredible rounding from UMISHO. Now it's a one-touch situation. Positive bonus, 50 RC keeps turning up.
Harassing with the 2K and the 2D. The MFCR answering back with the 2K of his own. Has 100 meter on deck. But the DP into the wall. The Assault to take the burst. Planting the tombstone. Here lies MFCR. UMISHO wins.